華やかなこの街で暗躍する5人の男たちがい
世のため人のため自分たちのため。
お前が世のため人のためね。
僕はほぼ自分のためですけど、
あんまり興味ない。
なんか燃えるな。謎の裏組織って感じで。
そんな彼らに出会った一人の少女テウラ。彼女にも彼らの運命を変える特別な能力があった。
リボ、待ってて。私があなたを助けてあげる。どんなに悪いことだって私にとっては再放送なの。
自分の弁護は自分でやり、リードの正義に使い切れない。
そんなことしたんだよ。あなたは決断できますか。それが全てを変えてしまうとしたら、その選択はあなたの中の何かを変え、決められるのはあなただけ。
俺を殺さないでくれ。
もしもーし、リンボー。そっちはどうだ？
ああ、もうすぐニューシーグに着く。
ずいぶん早かったな。
次の狙いはバンクオブニューシーグの頭取でしたっけ。大物ですね。危険がないといいけど、リンボはいつも無茶をするでしょ。
大丈夫だって、いつもなんとかなってるだろ。
アメリカ東海岸の大都市ニューシーグ。華やかなこの街で暗躍する5人の男たちがいる。
世のため人のため自分たちのため。
お前が世のため人のためね。
僕はほぼ自分のためですけど、
あんまり興味ない。
なんか燃えるな。謎の裏組織って感じで。
そんな彼らに出会った一人の少女テウラ。彼女にも彼らの運命を変える特別な能力があった。
リボ、待ってて。私があなたを助けてあげる。どんなに悪いことだって私にとっては再放送なの。
自分の弁護は自分でやり、リードの正義に使い切れない。
そんなことしたんだよ。あなたは決断できますか。それが全てを変えてしまうとしたら、その選択はあなたの中の何かを変え、決められるのはあなただけ。
俺を殺さないでくれ。
もしもーし、リンボー。そっちはどうだ？
ああ、もうすぐニューシーグに着く。
ずいぶん早かったな。
次の狙いはバンクオブニューシーグの頭取でしたっけ。大物ですね。危険がないといいけど、リンボはいつも無茶をするでしょ。
大丈夫だって、いつもなんとかなってるだろ。
アメリカ東海岸の大都市ニューシーグ。華やかなこの街で暗躍する5人の男たちがいる。
世のため人のため自分たちのため。
お前が世のため人のためね。
僕はほぼ自分のためですけど、
あんまり興味ない。
なんか燃えるな。謎の裏組織って感じで。
そんな彼らに出会った一人の少女テウラ。彼女にも彼らの運命を変える特別な能力があった。
リボ、待ってて。私があなたを助けてあげる。どんなに悪いことだって私にとっては再放送なの。
自分の弁護は自分でやり、リードの正義に使い切れない。
そんなことしたんだよ。あなたは決断できますか。それが全てを変えてしまうとしたら、その選択はあなたの中の何かを変え、決められるのはあなただけ。
All right. Alrighty, guys, welcome, one and all, konnichiwa, konbawa, and ohayo gozaimasu, to Bustafellows. Now, this is what's called an otome game. An otome game is essentially you play as a female, and you get to kind of go on romantic situations with a bunch of men. And supposedly you're supposed to choose maybe one that you fall in love with forever. Maybe. I don't know. I've never played a game like this. It's never been my cup of tea, but one of my viewers, Eva, who is a frequent of the streams, recommended I give it a try. So I was like, you know what? Sure, why the heck not? Now, full disclosure, this was given to me by the publisher, P-Cube. And I've featured a lot of their games on the channel before. But this one has a restriction. And it's a hard restriction. I can't bend the rules. I can't be like, well, I'll just wait until the game releases. No, this is I cannot do past this point. And that is, I cannot show gameplay of this after Chapter 1. I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know how long this stream's going to be. But I cannot. Like, the game itself and the devs have said, I cannot go past this point. When you open up the game for the first time, any time you open up the game, it will say, you cannot record gameplay. We forbid it past Chapter 1. So, I can't do it. I'm sorry, guys. I really wanted to do, like, a full playthrough of this. But it is technically a visual novel, so I mean, there's not there may be choices, there may not be. I don't know what kind of visual novel this is. If it's going to be a choices-driven one where changes happen or stuff like that. I was really excited about it, but unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. My hands are tied, literally. I can't do anything about it. That's nothing bad or anything. I understand why they're doing it, but again, I can't go past Chapter 1. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started. Let me just move my mic over just a smidge, yeah. Okay, I guess we'll do that. New Siege Police Department. The police station visiting room is covered in dust and slightly reeks of mold. A man sits down and throws his legs on the table. Sorry, I had to like grab a drink because like I drink angry water, aka seltzer water, and like it was bubbling over the can. I was like, oh no. So you're Limbo, the crooked lawyer. Look, buddy, if you're gonna ask me to defend you, don't start by calling me a crooked lawyer. It stings. You're not allowed to bring food or drinks in here. For real? Sorry. I'll just, finish this real quick, like... No, I mean, you're not allowed to eat in here. Oh, there we go. Food's gone. We good now? Jeez, just call me if anything happens. What time is it? Right now, 4:47 p.m. I remember hearing the evening news on the electronic billboard, so it was probably around 5 p.m., just a little longer. Limbo, I still can't get over that name. Limbo grimaces suspiciously. He still doesn't know why I'm here. I don't know, dude. You got nice shoes, though. Real nice shoes. I want them. In 13 minutes, we're going to die at Central Core. I don't know if you get stabbed or shot, but either way, you die at Central Core. You should make your jokes a bit funnier, you know? This isn't a joke. Listen to me. I called you here because I thought you might survive if you're not there at that point in time. Sorry. If you're thinking of going with insanity defense, that's against my policy. I'll get you ruled innocent without petty tricks, assuming you're worth it. No, listen, I'm not this man. What was his name again? Never mind. Anyway, I'm not this man. I'm actually... So, split personalities? Dissociative identity disorder? Yeah, again. If that's your angle, if that's the angle you're going for, look for another lawyer. Please, we don't have any time. Just hear me out. Are you the type to talk at the screen while you're watching the movie? No, I keep my mouth shut when I watch a movie. Doesn't mean I won't talk out if it's a boring flick. Listen, my name is... Sure. No, I have a feeling I'll have a bad time pronouncing that. You know what? Why not? Let's just go with it. My name is... Oh, they actually say the name. That's cute. Teuta? Teuta. I thought your name was Dominguez, right? I'm sure you won't understand what I mean, but I saw you die right in front of me. This is nonsense. I'm leaving. Yo, what up, Apple Blast? How's it going, dude? Wait, okay. Let's just do this, alright? Come to the cafe at Wyatt Earp after this, okay? It's called Harry and Keith. If you meet me there, I'll prove I'm really Teuta. Are you really trying to say I'm fated to die, and you went back in time to call me here and prevent it from happening? That's right. I can't. You didn't word that part. Ooh, fancy. This is probably gonna get copyrighted, isn't it? Well, dang. Oh well. It's pretty though. A lot of gemstones. That's kind of cool. Ooh, that's kind of cool too. Shows all the characters and stuff. That's neat. I hope Chapter 1 is at least a good portion of the game. Like, I know it won't be the entire... Oh, that's kind of cool. I know this won't be the entire game, but I'm hoping it's at least a good chunk. Like, I'm hoping for at least, like, hour and a half minimum. Because, like, it'd be sad if it's, like, only 30 minutes long. Because, like I said, I've really been excited about this game. It looks cool. It's got style. How do you download Minecraft Java? Dude, just go to Minecraft.net. Literally, that's how it's always been, bud. You gotta buy it and then download it off of their website. Although, to be honest, like, just go with the Windows version. It's simple, and you click buy and then you're done, and it's downloaded, and there you go. You don't need Java, to be honest, unless you're wanting to mod the heck out of it. Any spots you're dissatisfied with? The wrinkles around my eyes stand out, but I heard working too much on them makes them uglier when you get old. Am I being too concise about it? Or conscientious about it? You're the one looking at yourself in the mirror every day. There's no such thing as being too conscientious. Maybe making your lips a bit thicker is a good idea. Sir, don't worry. I'm always on your side. You shouldn't be afraid of being beautiful. Okay, we just went from a huge tonal shift. I don't know what's going on. What is happening? What am I doing? Hold up, wait a minute. I don't remember signing any release forms. The lacerations were inflicted post-mortem. The only wounds that were inflicted pre-death were the ulna and radius, fractures on the phalanx and metacarpal. Wow, he got his hand broke? You broke your bones before you were burnt, right? I know it hurt, but it wouldn't have been enough to kill you. Tell me, how did you die? I am so lost now. What the heck happened? The chief's talking to the corpse again. Oh, okay. I'm not dead. I'm just with the crazy man. Got it. Is he expecting it to answer him if he asks how it died? If you think I can't hear you, go to the ENT department. And if you expect the corpse to answer me, go to the psychiatric ward. Either way, the hospital's that way. Jeez, dude. Calm down. Sorry, Teach. Sorry, Teach taught me never to leave a chance to, for revenge. No one gets to pick the day they die. But today is as good a day as they come, isn't it? The weather's nice, traffic's good. Guess you can't hear me anymore, huh? Okay, so we're getting introduced to each of the dating options, I guess, characters. I believe the statement the defense's witness gave implies involvement in the crime. You took part in this murder. Objection! I'm the one questioning the witness at the moment, not you, Your Honor. That's awful brash. Do you have anything to hide? This courtroom does not look upon pre-jury lightly. There's a difference between lying and holding your tongue. Are you familiar with the Fifth Amendment, Your Honor? The attorney will be quiet. This is a murder case. I call for a reconstitution of the judge. What? I ought to have you held in contempt of the court. And making light of the right to remain silent isn't in contempt of court. This courtroom is to be suspended until tomorrow. Hey, Shadow, how's it going, dude? Man, everybody phone going off all at once, jeez. Sorry to have kept you waiting. It's Scarecrow. I've got good news, bad news, and worse news. What do you want to hear first? So am I legit just reading, or is there... Another one? Okay. Oh, that'd be kind of cool if it's like a thing that like an episode thing. I can't understand you. I can't understand you. I can't understand you. You say that, but it's not that simple. When I moved in, I think the contract might have mentioned that I might end up having to cover the repair fees. Dang, I like you, lady with purple hair. Put nicely, my apartment on Penny Lane is, old-fashioned. But less nicely, it's an old dump. The city sent a notice that the building's insufficiently resistant to earthquakes and said we have to either have the place rebuilt or torn down. Meaning, I'd need to look for a new place to live either way. That place has been a wreck since before you moved in. The landlord should be responsible for fixing it. Heck, they should cover you moving expenses. So, what are you gonna do? Get a lawyer? I mean, if he says it's my fault for not reading through the contract, I have nothing to say. Besides, won't a lawyer be expensive? Can't you say Adam, can't you ask Adam for help? I can lend you a bit of money too. Nope. I make it a point to never exchange money with my friends. It's then that I suddenly hear Adam's voice from a nearby TV. It's probably the evening news. I mean, he's not exactly struggling to make ends meet. He can lend you a little money. Adam Krylov, his family runs a large corporation in Russia. But he chose not to inherit the family business, and works as a popular celebrity in New Siege. Oh, they're so cute! Oh, look at the beans! Oh, that's kind of cool, Shadow. I've heard good things about that anime. I've been meaning to check it out. I've never played an Ultimate game either. They've never been like honestly, these types of visual novels have never been my thing either. I'd much prefer like it's essentially reading a book, right? And like that's fine. I love books, but like I'd rather read the book, you know? So like this is a first for me. Mainly because usually when I play a visual novel game, I like to play kind of like games like World Ends Club or Danganronpa, 999, Time Hollow, games like those where it's like you have to, there's some interaction or there's also choices that can change the story a little bit. I've never really played a straight up just you read and watch visuals type visual novel game. I've never really done that. I think the closest we got was like Doki Doki Literature Club. But I was excited about this one because normally with these Ultimate games, the ones that I saw were like, oh, pretty boy, pretty girl, you know, you kind of just read and that's it. It's set in like high school or whatever. There's not really much in terms of interesting like themes, at least the ones I could find. Granted, it's hard to find in any Ultimate games. But this one is crime related and like centers around adults, and I'm like, I'm kind of into that. Let's see where this goes. What are you still holding on to that photo for? Yikes. We were so adorable. I know! Look how cute you guys were! The three of us were childhood friends, grew up in the same neighborhood, went to the same school. Luca's a cop, Adam's a newscaster, and I'm a journalist. My older brother was why I chose this career. 6 years ago, my brother died. He was a cop, and as he spent time in the most gruesome crime scenes, his spirit cracked somehow. Before I knew it, he changed into someone else. My brother disappeared into the world of drugs and gangs, and soon enough, he really did vanish. How did you get killed? I became a freelance journalist, frenetically spending my days hunting for scoops. My weekly column is definitely not gonna be enough to cover my moving fees, though. Oh, she's trying to snap me. I was like, mushy mushy. Like, that's hello. I'm like, what? Who? Huh? What you want? This is ground control. Come in, come in. Huh? What were you talking about? Wait, what? Did you do your time hopping shtick again? No, I was just thinking, you know, about my moving fees and my moving fees. And, my moving fees. If only that power of yours was a bit more convenient, you could, like, go back to before you signed the lease for the crummy apartment. If I could do that, I wouldn't be having this headache. I can go back in time, but I'd be someone else in someone else's shoes, like in some old man's body. And it's not like I can go back that far in time. Convenient or not, you still don't know what you can do or why you can do it, right? Adam's worried about you. Thinks it's some neurological disease or something. That is kind of interesting, like, is she the only one that has like this superpower? If so, why? Also, why? I mean, it's kind of a neat quirk, like, you know, oh, I can go back in time, but it's in someone else's body, and it's not like I can't go far back in time. I can only go back like a certain amount. Interesting. I'm fine. Besides, Adam scheduled an appointment for me a while back. Not that I asked for it. The psychologist gave me a detailed exam back then. Well, I have to say, I'm still half in doubt about this whole thing, but I am worried about you, alright? Yeah, thanks. Sorry, that's my phone. Right, let's see. What is it this time? Again. Luca takes out her cell phone, and her brows furrow the moment she opens a text message. What's wrong? Limbo, that's what. That crooked lawyer keeps getting in the way of our investigation. The prosecutor won't stop nagging because of him. He's a nuisance. Limbo Fitzgerald, a famous attorney here in New Siege. And he's not just any lawyer, he's a crooked lawyer. He can get an innocent verdict for any case, no matter how incriminating. And by legal means at that. Seeing him at work is thrilling, and he's seen as a hero. That guy's super popular. I've been going after him for a while, hoping I could get an interview out of him. Are you seriously trying to write an article about that guy? I mean, you know what they call him? Defender of the weak and all that. That's the part that pissed me off. There's a lot of absurd stuff the police has to just put up with, and he just dances around it all. The right thing to do doesn't always lead to happy endings. Oh, here we go. Toyota's philosophical ramblings. Philosophical. Good gravy. I can't speak. I can't pronunciate. Luca. Oh, Mozu. It's not every day I see you around here. I've got business with you. I heard you were here, so I came to deliver this. An autopsy report? I don't remember any urgent cases. It's not a big case, but I figured the faster I finish the autopsy, the sooner you can bury the body. You say that, but we still don't know who the victim is. Figuring that out ASAP is your job. The young man, Mozu, speaks indifferently. Yeah, well, work our butts off. Oh, this is your first time meeting him. This is Mozu, head of the coroner's office. This is Toyota, friend of mine and freelance reporter. Head of an office? He looks pretty young. Nice to meet you. Same here, hello. I extend my hand for a shake, but he doesn't take it. Did I do something awkward? He keeps staring at me for some reason. Looking at them pretty eyes. He's probably like, I would love to autopsy you in bed. He's probably not thinking that at all. He doesn't look like the type. Although he might be the type. Who's to say? I mean, you know. Who's to say? Can I help you? I just think you have a very good skeletal structure. Your skeletal framework is Caucasian, but your eye sockets are smooth. The cavities are quite fair. He is that type. He is 100% that type. That's... Oh! I'm honestly not sure if that's a compliment I should be thanking you for. I make to retract my extended hand, but that's when he suddenly decides to clasp it. Goodbye then, Teuta. With those words, he leaves the bar. Weird fellow, isn't he? But he's a certified genius. Youngest head of the coroner's office in history. A real professional when it comes to corpses. If you say so. He's definitely not good at swooning the living ladies. I'm not sure that's a positive title to hold. Whoops, almost time for me to get back to work. So the bill's here. Luca takes out a coin and flicks it in the air, catching it in her palm. Always go with tails. It's heads. Looks like you're paying this time. Ah well, I like tails better. The coin on Luca's hand shows heads. Guess I lost. Thanks for picking up the tab. Yeah, let me just add that to my moving bills, you inconsiderate. Some friend I have. I take out $12 from my wallet, place it on the slip. Oh yeah, you mentioned coming to the station later, right? Something about an interview? Oh yeah. I got a bit of time before I'm supposed to be there. Never met them before. But they asked me for an interview. Smells like a scoop. Right, I hope so. I'll be going out after this, so we'll only see each other tonight. Oh yeah. Want to bet on if Adam's gonna be late? He'll be late. No point in beating it. So how do I know when chapter 1 starts and ends? Luca goes back to the police station. Friday afternoon. There's a faint air of excitement in the city. They say writers walk to look for ideas, and I've got a lot of things to investigate. There's that weird site, Full Circle. All the information on its unreliable rumors. Seeking a new SIG. Email Cody. Make agenda. Irina Krakowski. 3 p.m. WFA. People Magazine. Full Circle, who's the owner? Fashion Awake! Call Mover, get estimate, packing. Well, sounds like I've got a full day. That's Limbo. Limbo Fitzgerald. I spot a man in a white coat standing in the middle of the crowd. He's suddenly surrounded by reporters, their cameras flashing at him non-stop. Maybe I can at least save him my business card. Or at least give him my business card. Hello, Mr. Limbo. Whoa! A large cameraman pushes me away, and I can't quite get close to him. It's an attorney's job to believe a client when they say they're innocent, even if they know the client's guilty. Can you take this as you admitting your client is guilty? Forget all that. If I let the truth drag me down, I wouldn't be able to work as a lawyer. Wait, what? Wait. I'm not a lawyer, but I feel like that's wrong. Mr. Solone. Apparently terribly irritated by you. That's good. You can tell Solone this. The best lawyers you can hire is a lawyer you hate. That way, you'll put your opponent through the same pain. Can I ask you one more question? No, that's enough. My poor burrito is getting cold. See ya. Limbo slips past the reporters and walks off, stuffing his cheeks with a burrito. Now! Excuse me, Mr. Limbo. Mr. Limbo Fitzgerald? What is it? Excuse me, I'm a freelance reporter, and I'd like to ask for an interview. Okay, hold your horses. I hate surprises. I hate surprise interviews, okay? Plus, I've got an appointment now. Sorry. Wait! It's not often you see young reporters jot things down on a notepad. All analog like that. Though, I kinda like that. Anyway, bye-bye. He swiftly takes out his business card. I accept it, and Limbo walks off with a smile. He's gone. That's a nice business card. That's a really nice business card. The law office of Limbo Fitzgerald, huh? The phone number is 1-800-NO-GUILT. No sense of guilt. Talk about classy. I should call him later and negotiate an interview. Hotel Halsey. Shu leans against his chair's back seat in the empty restaurant, blowing cigarette smoke into the air. The ashtray in front of him is full of cigarette butts. You're late, Limbo. Sorry, got stopped by this strange reporter outside. As I take a seat next to him, Shu tosses a small box at me. Wait, the reporter am still here? Wait, who am I? Am I the reporter still? What's this? A bone conduction mic? Scarecrow sent it. Stick it behind your ear. It's picking up our conversation right now, too. Shu answers, pointing at the back of his ear. Wait, am I Limbo? Now? Whose perspective am I in? Inside the box is a small skin-colored sticker. A spy tool, as it were. I stick it behind my ear as instructed, and detect a faint moment of static. Okay, yeah, I am Limbo. Weird. Let's see. Hello? This is the White House speaking. Do you read? Scarecrow speaking. I hear you, loud and clear. Incidentally, I see you two as well. I've got the place's security cameras under my control. Well, that's with all the pretentious wording. Come on. I'm setting the mood. Doesn't it feel more natural that way? Say, boss, is he really coming? Should be here soon. He was contacted by her. Besides, he's panicked. He's got no one to turn to but us. Yeah, here. Fine, we'll wait. I turn my eyes to the entrance. A man, accompanied by a pretty woman, approaches our table. There's our target number 1. Orlando, a small fry mobster. Hi, Orlando. Brought another cutie today, too, I see. Didn't Scarecrow explain we didn't have time for the chit-chat? Calm down, man. Even I need to feel the situation out before I take a job. You don't know the situation I'm in. Jeez, dude, calm down. He told you to chill. Come on, people are staring at us. I'm calm, aren't I? Calm? I mean, I'm calm. Ugh. Come now, calm down. Listen. Ortega was laundering money for the mob. I was working under him and stole that money. Now both Ortega and the mob are out to waste me. I mean, Ortega's the president of a bank. Even I'd be nervous going up against him. If you're that scared, why not bargain with the police? I can't count on the cops. Some of them have connections with the mob. Well, it's not like we're saints or anything. You'll work so long as you're paid, right? Like he's one to talk, the crook. Being affiliated with him makes me feel guilty. Not gonna deny that, but money's not the only thing we work for. Yo, Joker, how's it going, dude? I know you want dirt on Ortega, right? Orlando pulls out a tablet and holds up the screen for us to see. It shows a list of names and sums. This is information on the money Ortega laundered and his clients. Let's see. But that's not all of it, is it? I just sent it over to Scarecrow. Yep, got it. I'll send you the other half of the data when you get me a new passport and flight ticket. And I'm in Mexico. Fine, sure. What about the money? I already deposited the advance payment. I'll have this woman deliver the rest. Understood. We'll exchange the money for the passport. See you then, Missy. Now listen, keep your wits about you. Ortega's sent hitmen after me. My life's on the line here. Good evening, then. Bye-bye. The president of the Bank of New Siege involved in a money laundering scandal. Getting paid for exposing other people's dirty laundry sure is fun. Hey, Scarecrow. I know how you stick your neck out for a change. Or how about you stick your neck out for a change? Staying indoors all day long is bad for your health. I'm the boss of the underworld, a man who manipulates everything from the shadows. What was that? Somebody got shot? No, hang on. What happened? The moment we went outside, a car closed in on us. They shot him. Oh, so we are in America. Heh. The pedestrians around us keep their distance, like someone's drawn a line in the street. Shu kneels next to the man, and checks his pulse. He's dead. He wasn't kidding when he said there were hitmen after him. See? This is why I don't go outside. Police? Someone died in front of Hotel Halsey. That's right, the Hotel Halsey. The Bank of New Siege. President probably has some skilled hitmen. And they probably know we're involved. I'd take care if I were you, Mr. Underworld Boss. Not to worry. I'm sitting in a fortress of unmatched security. Give me a sec. I got another transmission. Thanks for your patronage again. Here's your delivery from Tart Pizza. Unidentified number. Who's this? Don't think you can get away. You're next. How about you start by introducing yourself? Don't you get it? I'm serious. I can't tell. Is that the end of chapter 1? Nope, I guess not. I really hate that I can't tell when chapter 1 ends. Come up with the directions for my articles. Aside from my weekly column on the new Siege Today, I write articles for newspapers and magazines. I bring up some topics, but most of them get rejected. Even if I get a special scoop, those get turned down more often than not. Ah, Tatua. Oh, Alex, what's up? On another errand for Carmen? That's right. She just worked for an all-nighter and asked for a triple shot espresso. Are you working right now, Tetra? I'm trying to figure out what to do. What's on your mind? Well, one of the people at New Siege Today told me I need to get a handle on what I want to write. Come up with the direction. Tetua, do you have a theme or something in particular you want to write about? Okay, about the city's crime, about the city's entertainment, about the city's people. I guess the city's people? Well, the column I'm writing right now has the city as its central theme. But there's so much more I want to write. I like your column, Tetua. You made the city your theme, and observe its people, right? I read it every week. Really? Thanks. You're a journalist. There's a journalist I really admire. They write articles without ever interviewing the people or the person in question. Well, that sounds like... I mean, I guess you don't have to necessarily do that, but then that's just an opinion piece, right? When you want to learn about someone, just going after him won't tell you anything. People are always involved with other people. So, I like finding the stories woven between all sorts of people. New journalism, right? Huh? How do you know about that, Alex? All sorts of people come to Carmen's place every day, so I hear all sorts of things. Back when I was Alex's age, I hardly ever read the paper. What I like about your column, Tetua, is how you can tell there's some thought put into the articles, but it's never intrusive. It's like you're asking the readers. That's what I like. That's what I think. But what's your take on it? Oh, I'm happy to hear you say that, because that's my outlook on things. Memorabilia? Oh yeah, this game has, like, stuff, right? How do I save? I don't know how to, like, pause the game. Nope, well, I right-clicked instead of left-clicked, and now it's just progressing, and I don't know how to stop it. I have no idea how to pause this game. That is a very concerning problem. Like, there's no way to pause this. They didn't give me controls. Well, guess we're just stuck with continuing on without knowing when this chapter ends. Playing Russian roulette here. That's all thanks to you, Alex. I'm glad I could help. Thanks. Is there like a... No? I don't know how to do it. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to, like, save or nothing. Nope, enter doesn't do it. Enter makes you go do that. Okay, but... How do you do anything? What's the controls? Shift? No. I'm afraid to poke any buttons because I'm going to advance text, but I don't know how to stop. Like, it's not a big deal right now, but, like, I'd like to know so that way I can save and pick up later. Alright, none of the buttons do anything. Tab doesn't do anything. Escape just gets rid of the text, which... Great! Except for the fact that I need to know how to, like, heckin' save. Like, does it auto-save? But then how do I exit out? Do I just quit out the game? Like, entirely? See you then. I scooped my stuff from the table and jammed it in my bag. Ooh, also the playdate comes out today and I'm kind of going to get one. I love that hair though. Look at that hair. It was beautiful. Right. I gotta go call from an interview. The name's Irena Krakowski, I think. Right there, please. I sit at the spot. I was instructed waiting. Irena Krakowski, a woman currently being persecuted for a murder. I've only heard about her for a few times at the news, but for some reason she personally asked that I interview her. You're Miss Bridges, right? Come this way. Yes. Hello. Nice to meet you. Oh, you're very pretty. You must be Irena. Hello. It's an honor to meet you. Why? Why? What do you mean? Why is it an honor? I'm a murderer. Right. Well, honestly speaking, it's my first time meeting you, so I figured it'd be best if I left a good first impression. I guess. You're a weird one, but I like your honesty. Have a seat, although I can't serve you any tea. She had an argument with her roommate, resulting in murder. Did this lady really kill another person? You scared? Well, a bit, but I'm not going to bite you or anything. Just trying to get along. Irena smiles all of a sudden. She's clad in orange convict's uniform and has no makeup on, but that smile is honestly pretty. Did she really kill another human being? That doubt crosses my mind again. The verdict about it isn't out yet, and she's only here because she can't pay the bail. A high-profile trial meant the bail was that much higher, so it's not like she's necessarily a dangerous person. I know that, but cowering right in front of her would be rude. I'm a reporter. I need to talk to her. So, you asked for an interview. What about? Some hot scoop about Georgina, the fashion brand you used to work for? A network linked my secrets. Huh? No one knows who started it, or who's the leader. Even the members don't know each other's faces. They'd do anything to meet their ends. Weapons, murder. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I quickly jot down the key words she said on my notepad. About the organization I was involved with. Organization? You mean Georgina? Sorry, I need a drink. Lend me a pen, would you? Alright, here. I gaze at the officer behind her, who nods silently. I extend a pen to Irena, who starts to write something down with her cuffed hands. It must be hard to write with handcuffs on. Probably. Here you go. This is a chess piece? A knight? We were a small team at first, but we grew little by little, and changed along the way. I'm sorry, I'm not following you here. Sorry, but time's up. Huh? Already? Wait, Irina, can you at least tell me why you called me? I had to talk to someone unrelated to me, and I like reading your column. My column? Irina takes my pen again. WNF3BNC6? What is this? A code? Are you done? I'm sorry. Goodbye. See you soon. I'll come visit you again. What was all that about? A chess piece? And this random code? I put my gut feelings about the scoop is right. Yo, Scarlet, how's it going, dude? I don't really get what Irina was talking about. I should come see her again sometime. Ugh. But yeah, my apartment, what am I gonna do about that? I guess I have to find somewhere cheap and move out, but I actually kinda like the apartment. It's almost 5 p.m. I still have time until my date with Luca and Adam. Guess I'll bite the bullet and hit up the real estate agent again. Wait, isn't that... I can see Limbo in the crowd. Maybe this is my chance to give him my card. I weave my way through the crowd and approach him. Excuse me, Limbo. But the moment my voice reaches him, Limbo suddenly lurches forward. The people around him immediately back away. You're watching whose stream? About what now? Zatch's stream regarding... Who? Ayaka? I am not screaming. But what the... Hey, are you alright? I approach Limbo's limp figure. Blood is pooling profusely on the ground beneath him. Wait up, what's going on here? I think back, calm down. You took the first aid class. Where's the bleeding coming from? Blood is gushing increasingly from Limbo's chest. I try to apply pressure to the area and stop the bleeding, but it isn't helping. No, what do I do? Hey, hang on. Look at me. Do you recognize me? Hey. My palm pressing on his chest can feel his pulse. The bleeding isn't stopping. Someone, help! Call an ambulance, anyone! Blood pools non-stop on the ground. Hey, someone, help me! Stop the bleeding! Call an ambulance, hurry! I called 911. They said they'd be here soon. And what if me trying to help makes it worse? I don't want blood on my hands. Someone is dying right in front of you! Can't anyone please help me? I call out, but everyone just watches. Some people are even holding up their phones, taking videos. I shake my head and look at Limbo's face. I have to do something until the ambulance arrives. Hang on, okay? The ambulance is coming. Just hang on. Damn it. It was Ortega. Huh? Ortega? Is there a name? You want me to call him? Watch out for them. They still haven't... Blap. Oh, that's neat. Limbo. Huh? Wait a sec, Limbo! All the color drains from his face. No way. This isn't happening. Wait, just wait a minute. I concentrate on my hands, pressing his chest, but the pulse I felt until just now is gone. Nah, he did. I gently let go and press my now bloodied hands on Limbo's neck. His neck. Where's his pulse? I don't know what to do. I can't feel his pulse no matter where I touch him. Giggity. And the more that I recognize, my hands won't stop shaking. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Hey, wait. Answer me, please. What am I supposed to do? He looked fine when I saw him earlier, so why? This wound on his chest, how did it happen? I gaze at my blood-stained hands. Limbo's eyes are still open, gazing at me blank and lifeless. I look around, but everyone just looks at the bodies, at the bloody scene with pale faces. Someone just died right in front of me. I felt the moment someone died with my own hands. Limbo, I'll try to do it. Just wait. I close my eyes. Okay, hang on. One sec. I could have sworn the playdate was up for pre-order now. Yeah, it is! Awesome. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna hit the pause button real quick. Because I want to get the play date. That just seems like a neat little gadget. Is that an autosave thing? I'm assuming that's autosave. Or maybe not? Alright, so it says wait time 1 minute on that, so I'm gonna... I'm just gonna have to wait a minute. I'll trace back in time before Limbo collapsed. Again, why is it you have this power? And also, how? I'm in an unfamiliar room. Did I make it back in time? My voice feels louder than I imagined. I hurried to try and clasp a hand over my mouth, and realized my hands are bound. Wait, are these handcuffs? Where am I? When am I? Who am I right now? I don't quite recognize where I am, but this place looks familiar. Did you remember something? Feel like giving us your name? Huh? My name? What is this time? You're gonna claim you have amnesia now? That's fine with me. We still have 46 minutes left in our questioning. This lady, she has a police badge hanging from her neck. Is she a police officer? Is this... Am I a criminal? Both my hands are bound in handcuffs. Oh, after hours of talking, you finally realize that. That's right, you're a criminal. You're under arrest and undergoing questioning. Now, tell me everything you know. Okay, hang on, guys. I got my play date. Hang on, I gotta pay for it. Dude, the page will load. Come on, load page. Of all the people, I wound up in someone who can't move. I can't go back. What do I do? What time is it? Right now? 4 p.m. And it was 5 p.m. back then. The evening news were on the electronic billboard. So I'm 1 hour before whatever killed Limbo happened. Fine, I'll give you some alone time. If you get thirsty or hungry, or feel like talking, call for me. We can bargain. Oh, wait up, give me a sec. What? I'm under arrest right now, and being questioned. And I'm going to stay here for another 46 minutes, so I can't go outside. How do I get in touch with Limbo? What is it? A lawyer. I want to call a lawyer. What? You feel like talking now? I have a right to the lawyer present while I'm being questioned, right? Limbo. Call Limbo Fitzgerald. I have his number. You think that crooked lawyer is going to take your case? You're a petty pickpocket. Do you even have the money to hire him? So this is a pickpocket, hmm? And why did she mention bargaining with him earlier? You told me that you want to bargain, and that means I have information you want. And that is? Okay, so hang on. Hang on, it finally loaded. Man, I wish they had like PayPal or something. That'd be much easier. All right, guys. We'll finish up in a sec, or well, we'll continue on. Just give me a second. All right, and almost done. Yay, done. Got me a play date. Woo! All right, cool. All right, so where were we? I'm going to need you to tell me what you know, and what you want me to tell you first. Today at noon, you stole someone's wallet from the 12th floor of a hotel. You were stupid enough to use his credit card, expose yourself, and get caught. Right, so you want to know about the man. He's a big deal, right? Then I want to bargain, too. Then I want to bargain, too. And for that, I need a big deal lawyer, Limbo. How do you know this person is a big deal? A stolen card is unusable for 18 hours. But I got caught much sooner than that. So, whoever owned it must be a big deal, right? Come on, I'm not dumb. If you got... Well, phone, okay then. Come on, I'm not dumb. If you got that, hurry up and call Limbo Fitzgerald. On the double. His phone number is 1-900-NO-GUILT. Call him right now. Or I'm not negotiating with you. Didn't think staying up to watch that cop drama would come in handy like that. Anyway, if I can keep Limbo away from there, I might be able to keep him from dying. Please come here. Okay, and then we do the whole blah 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 thing. So then, wait, how does my ability work? Because like, if I prevent him from going there, then I never see him. So therefore, I never, like, granted, you know, technically we're in a different timeline now, so it's not like that. Like, it's time travel so dang complicated. Why is time travel like this? So, you're the guy who called for me? Okay, am I gonna have to read all this again? Okay, so this is different. Alive? Well, yeah. Can't do my job if I'm not alive, can I? My pulse is fine. Wanna check? You're not allowed to bring food or drink. Okay. Okay, we already read all that. I'm not reading that again. What time is it? Right now, it's 4:47 p.m. I remember hearing the evening news on the electronic billboards, so it was probably around 5 p.m. So just a little longer. Limbo gazes into my face and cocks his head quizzically. A little longer? Until what? I'll explain it nice and slow. Just stay calm and hear me out. If anyone's not calm here, it's you, buddy. Okay, listen. In 13 minutes, you're going to die at Central Core. You should make your jokes a bit funnier, you know. This isn't a joke, listen to me. I don't know if you get stabbed or shot, but I called you here because I thought you might survive if you're not there at that point in time. Sorry, but if you're thinking of going with insanity defense, that's against my... Okay, we've already read all this. Okay, we've already read all that. Yep, already read all that. Listen, my name is Tetua. I called out to you asking for an interview, right? You said you hate surprise interviews, right? And you were eating a burrito. Limbo looks at me suspiciously. He might not believe me, but... Remember? You said it's unusual that I write things down in a notepad, and gave me your business card. What about it? Limbo doesn't believe a word I'm saying, which makes sense, I guess. What's your angle? I came here because I heard someone with info on a major gangster asked for a lawyer. Plea bargain. If it's just nonsense, you died right in front of me. I'm just trying to stop it. Just be careful, alright? Do you think someone might be out to kill you? I'm a criminal affairs lawyer. Plenty of people are out to kill me. You mentioned Ortega. You didn't tell me if that's someone's name, though. And you mentioned, Navid? Navid? That's what you said, and then you... died? Yes, you died. So, be careful. You might not believe me, and that's fine. I don't care. But just watch yourself. You said I'd die at 5 p.m., yeah? That's 10 minutes from now. Let's assume you're right. Tell me, how you know about it, and why you're telling me this stuff. I went back in time to tell you this. Huh? Come on. You can't come up with something more convincing than that? I have that power. I can go back in time, but not in my body. That's why I'm in this stranger's body. I had to figure out a way to call you. A story like that wouldn't even sell in some third-rate net drama. Limbo regards me with an exasperated eyes. It'd be nice if I stopped him from dying there, but I need some way of getting him to believe me. Right. Show me what's in your pockets. Just show me them all, please. Show me, that's all, please. What for? Please, hurry. What the hell is this? Limbo rummages around through his pockets, producing car keys, a wallet, and a business card. This is my car, a customized intelligent key. My wallet has a driver's license and my credit cards, and $1,300 in cash. Why do you have that much just lying around in your wallet, dude? And this is my business card. There are actually two variants of it. This is one I give to clients that looks like they'll be good money. And that's not the one I got. Yeah, well, it's what it is. Fine, whatever. Okay, and what was he what was that supposed to prove? Come to the cafe at Wyatt and Earp after this, okay? It's called Harry and Keith. If you meet me there, I'll prove I'm really Tetua. Are you really serious about this? Are you really saying you went back in time to save me? That's right. For me, this is a rerun. So then, wait, how do I get back to my body? Where is my body at this point? Ah, okay. Oh, that makes no sense, but okay. I look up, finding myself in the main street at Central Core. I'm back. I'm back to my original time. I hurriedly looked at my hands, and sure enough, there's no blood on them. Or anywhere nearby. Ah, okay, so, like, she just basically blips out and blips in. That's kind of cool, though. I still like the idea. I want to know why. And, of course, Limbo isn't anywhere around here. Did I save him? I hope he's fine. Since I froze up in the middle of the crowd, the man walking in front of me bumps into my shoulder. Sorry. It's fine. My field of vision warps for a moment. A pang of pain rushes through my mind. It's always like this after I go back in time. The memories of the unfamiliar suspect whose body I occupied not moments ago mingle with my memories from before the jump. I try to think back on both those memories, but they flicker and buzz like broken film reels. I move to the side of the road to avoid interrupting the traffic of passerbys when I'm overcome with an intense sense of vertigo. As I stagger, a tall man catches me. Excuse me. I pull away from him quickly. Taking a puff from a cigarette, he gazes at me. Thank you very much. He leaves, saying nothing. Nice, FaceTime! I pull out my phone and set it to mirror mode. Yeah, it's actually me. As weird as it is to say that. We promised to meet at Harry and Keith. Well, him believing me isn't that important, so long as he's safe. I hope he's not mixed up in anything bad. Going back in time to become someone else, no matter how many times I try it, I can't get used to it, and it tires me out. It could be a daydream, and I might just be hallucinating it. Hello? It's me. Are you free to talk right now? Yeah? Oh, but if you're calling to say you can't make it to the meetup today, I might just switch you over to voicemail. No, but I will be a little late, that's all. Okay, I'll let Luca know. Oh, and about moving out, how did that go? Did you sort it out? Luca's been asking me about that too. I need to make up my mind about that pronto. Alright, I'll ask you more about that tonight then. Yeah, sure. See you then. Alright, I have somewhere to be, so let's go. Are we actually going to meet him up? It's almost the allotted time. I'm feeling kind of antsy. Maybe I can't convince him I went back in time and saved his life, but maybe this is my chance to score an interview with him. Here you are, 2 coffees. Are you expecting company? Yes, I'm supposed to meet them here. I think they should be coming soon. I guess he won't show up, though. Rationally speaking. Heck yeah, this guy. Oh, I'm sorry, that seat's taking. I'm waiting on... A man approaches me and takes a seat opposite of me. You're Tetua? Huh? How do you know? I just heard about you. I'm supposed to be meeting someone here. You mean Limbo? He's gonna be late. You know Limbo? You the chick that apparently went back in time, assumed a suspect's body, and called Limbo for a plea bargain to prevent his murder? The way you phrase it, it feels kinda dubious. You're right. That's because I said it in bad faith. I get that he knows Limbo, but sheesh, what a freak. My kind of guy! Is this coffee? Yes, I ordered Limbo coffee, since I figured he'd be coming. If you'd like... Excuse me. Can you take this away and give me one just like that? Coming right up. I just ordered it. It hasn't even gone cold. I make a point not to drink anything if I don't know what someone put in it. I didn't put anything in it. Ah, sorry. Did I keep you waiting? Ah, miss. Can I make an order? I want a cafe mochaccino, topped with whipped cream and caramel. Coming right up. Please wait for a bit. Limbo, thank goodness you're alive. You didn't die. The first thing you say when you see me is you didn't die. Sheesh. I see you met Shu. You introduced yourself yet? The man called Shu says nothing, instead lighting a cigarette. Oh, by the way, are you okay with cigarettes? I don't really... You heard her, Shu. You need to make it a habit to ask before you light one up in front of strangers. It's only polite. This Shu guy blew smoke directly at my face. My kind of guy! Mind if I smoke? Sure, go ahead. Call that polite? Shu, this here is Tetua. Tetua, this is Shu. Hello. Pleasure to meet you. Shu is, what are you again? An acquaintance? A friend? A business partner. Yeah, that. He's a bounty hunter. He collects on bail payments. What are we here for? Right, yeah. There's a reason we're here. I'll cut right to the chase. What's your angle exactly? Thank you for waiting. Here's your coffee and cafe mochaccino. Or macchiato. Oh, thanks. Limbo's smiling, but his gaze is razor sharp. I guess it's not that he doesn't believe me, he's suspicious of me for some reason too. My angle? I just wanted to... Come on! Ortega's hitman kills our client, I get a threatening call, and all of a sudden someone else calls me and tells me I'm supposed to die. I mean, you don't have to believe me about stuff like going back in time because someone else, or becoming someone else. I just wanted to tell you to watch yourself. From what I've heard right now, it sounds like someone's out to get you. Who's Ortega, by the way? I think she's hitman. Or I think she's a hitman. That's saying she saved your life to get close to you. Her story's a bit too stupid to take seriously, though. Isn't it? I don't know what to make of it at all. Hey, Wolf, how's it going? I patched Scarecrow in, just to be on the safe side. Scarecrow? She places a cell phone on the table. The city surveillance cameras show she came from Bell's Star 18 minutes ago. That's the opposite direction of the police station. And why did you go as far as partnering with a petty pickpocket to find me? I didn't partner with him. I actually was that pickpocket until a while ago. Also, who's that on the phone? Am I today? Not too bad, dude. Not too bad. Glad you could join us live. Hope you enjoy it. Limbo. We're crazy girls like her, your type or something. I guess I'm okay with girls like that. Alright, let's assume you're not some assassin. What's your angle? My angle? I saw someone die right in front of me. I didn't have any way to help you, so I went back in time to save you. I'm telling you, I went back in time and saved Limbo's life. Yeah, we heard you the first time. We have run into a real nutcase this time. Even I have to admit, what I'm saying makes no sense. I saved your life, but I can understand you not believing me. So yeah, if you, I just wanted to tell you, watch out. That's all. But you calling me an assassin is kind of insulting. So I'd like it if you trusted me a bit more. How am I supposed to trust you? Right, remember how you showed me what was in your pockets earlier? If I can tell you what's in there, it'll mean it's me. I guess that makes sense. Alright, the things you showed me earlier. First thing was your car key. What kind of car key? A custom-made intelligent key. Yep. What key holder did he have? Huh? You said you saw with your own two eyes, right? What key holder did he have? The key holder, what was it again? I think it had a mobile shoehorn attached to it? Like a leather key holder. Oh, she's right. You got a good memory. Only a rich kid would walk around with that kind of thing. Thank goodness I remembered that. Alright, next. What did I show you? You showed me your license and your wallet. It had $1,300 in it. How do you like that? Oh, yep, that's right. The hell, you're a successful lawyer. Oh, he's talking. The hell, you're a successful lawyer. Why aren't you walking around with more change on you? I'm more into credit cards. 1,300 bucks is plenty to walk around with, if you ask me. My wallet has memberships cards for a certain place I frequent. Which place am I referring to? I don't think he mentioned that. All you ever do is stuff your face. What's wrong with that? People eat to live and live to eat. I don't really care so long as it fills my stomach. You say that, but I always hear you crunching all those nuts you keep eating. It's called efficient calorie intake. Caring about food a little will lighten up your life, man. That said, I don't have a membership card for any hot dog places. So what's your objective here? Look, maybe I didn't remember everything you showed me, but I'm not lying. I really just wanted to save Limbo. Well, see, like, I couldn't, like, he didn't mention any membership cards, did he? We don't have time for your games. Tell us what you really want. Come on, don't threaten the poor thing. But he's right. We're not here to fool around. So, you got anything else to tell us? There was also something about Ortega and Navid? Or Navid, you said? Their expressions turned severe. Navid, whatever Navid, I guess, is important. Are you one of Ortega's men? Shu? Don't worry. I have her in my sights, even under the table. Under the table? I peek beneath the table, only to find myself staring down a gun's muzzle. Hit! This escalated rather quick. I try to look up in a panic and bang my head hard against the table. Ow! Why'd you spill some coffee? I never told you guys about Navid, did I? Shu had a mixed expression on his face. Is this Navid thing bad or something? Limbo takes a deep breath and leans against his seat. Or the seat's backrest. Tetua, your name's familiar. Come to think of it, you have a column on the New Siege Daily, Sunday edition, right? You know about it? It's on the Sunday edition every week, right? The trends of New Siege human observation, that sort of thing. Newspaper columns are usually written by pigheads, old farts, or stubborn people. But you always ask readers for their opinions. Just a while ago, you covered that... What was it called? Hell if I know. I don't read the damn column. Oh yeah, the new social network thing. Full circle. It's all the rage. That one. It was from Sunday 2 weeks ago. I loved writing it. This is unexpected meeting with a reader makes my heart jump for joy. Okay, and Missy, let's get back on track. What's your goal in all this? You didn't come all the way here for all this chit-chat. Huh? My goal? Did you save his life to get money out of him? I just thought I had to save him. I only met him here to make sure he's fine. I kind of wanted you to believe me. I don't need, What kind of, was that? A good, or a bad, I don't need money, but I do want an interview. You said you hate sudden ones, so let's have a normal interview. Like, what kind of work do you do, or I don't do interviews about my personal life. You're a popular lawyer that draws the public's eye. I don't want to hear about your cases. I want an interview about you. That's like some kind of hoax? Wait, what are you going to pretend to interview him, to milk him, or for more information? That's not what I mean. Oh, that's my phone. Go ahead, take it. Hello? Ah, this is Miss Bridges from apartment 120. I am sorry for bothering you about that again, but you know what I mean. Wait, what? Hold up, what? 120. I'm sorry for bothering you about that again, but you know that. I mean, that and that. About the move and the rent and the rebuilding expenses? Yes, exactly that. That, and that. I'll be moving out. I haven't found a new place yet, so I'll hurry up with that. But I can't help with the rebuilding fees. I'll rent a lawyer. I'm sorry, you see that and that. I'll be doing that too. Can she not just speak in English? Stop speaking in code! Yes, I'm not blaming you, ma'am. I'll consult my lawyer about the contract. Goodbye, then. Sounds like you've got a huge mess of sorts to sort out there. Oh yeah, if the interview is a no-go, could you help me out as a lawyer? Give me some legal consultation? I'm signed onto a lease that's not clear about whether I need to help cover the rebuilding expenses for my apartment. Can you make it so I don't have to pay? That's a pretty cheap condition to make after you said you saved my life. Oh well. I said I didn't do this for any real reason, but I guess he won't believe me. Yo, cartoons, how's it going? First, Full Circle's notification ringtone rings out. That jingles that Full Circle. If you're trusting info from the shady site, you've still got ways to go as a journalist. I don't blindly believe what they post there, but you never know what could be your next source. I think that's interesting, don't you? Your name showed up there pretty often, you know? That crooked lawyer got another not guilty verdict, and stuff like that. Can't say I like it, though. A social network where everyone talks about everything from the little things to gossip, and the app sends you notifications. About the most popular news, that is. Crimes that go unnoticed can go viral if they're posted there. Even small cases can become public knowledge, you know? That's some risky justice right there. Risky? Everyone gets a kick out of exposing the other people's blunders and secrets, right? I bet there's a lot of deluded heroes who think they're doing the right thing. Yeah, I suppose you could be right. Well, if he has some eyewitness reports, so it's convenient for me. Good for headhunting. Headhunting? What is he using that information for? Okay, how about this? We don't trust you, or think this saving my life thing is real. I'm curious about how you know a name only I should know. But I can't let you just walk away. So until we figure out you're involved with Ortega, if you're involved with Ortega, you're gonna work with us. In exchange, I'll help you with your moving problem. How's that sound? Okay, it's a deal. I'm not part of this, though. Alrighty then. Limbo reaches for the slip. Ah. I reflexively pull out my wallet. Crap, I don't have the money for it. I lost a bet with Luca this morning, so I had to pay the tab back then. I really hate to say this, but... Well, what's wrong? I'm kinda low on cash. Can I pay with my card? Huh? I don't mind covering this little... Hey, When do you have time to down 2 cups of coffee? Ordering 2 cups of coffee when when you don't have any cash on hand, huh? She blows out a puff of smoke, feigning ignorance. Alright, Crow, continuing on counting on you. Good gravy. I cannot read. Alright, Crow, counting on you to stay alert. Roger that. I've been meaning to ask for a while now, but who are you guys talking to? That's classified. I need to get my glasses checked. Jeez. Okay, so I have no idea when chapter 1 ends, because this game doesn't let me pause! Like, am I just dumb? Is there no pause button? Like, escape doesn't bring up anything, it just gets rid of the text! I don't know how to tell. And I don't know how to save. I guess we'll just go until this thing just leads out. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm just going off what I do know. They brought me to a pretty well-known clinic in town. The biggest cause for its popularity is the very attractive plastic surgeon and beautician running it. Hey, isn't this Dr. Helvika's clinic? Why are we here? Right, well, I figured might as well get some Botox before someone assassinates me. Die with a pretty face, you know? It's a joke. Don't you have a sense of humor? I do. That's why I didn't laugh. Dang, I'm gonna use that. Oh, I'm gonna use that. That's good. Hello, I've been expecting you. You're a tattooer, yes? He extends his hand gently, and I clasp my hand in his. It's an honor to meet you, famous plastic surgeon, such as yourself, Mr. Helva. I take his hand, expecting a handshake, but he instead pulls me closer. Excuse me? He wraps his hand around my waist, bringing my hand to his lips, and plants a kiss on the back of my hand. No need to act so shocked. It's just a greeting. Though, I'll admit, that expression you made just now was quite lovely. He beams at me, pulls my hand closer again, and examines my nails. Your scarf skin is well maintained, and your nails are as refined shape of nude pink. Add to that this innocent reaction. I try to yank my arm back, but he only holds onto me more tightly instead. Oh, what the hell? Shu leans against a nearby table and smirks at me. I give him 70 points. Shu, no smoking in my clinic. Don't be such a stick in the mud. I'd personally give her, yes, 63 points. Hey, let go of me already! I'm sorry, Limbo said you'd be bringing a strange woman along, so I was a bit suspicious. I'm very shy, you see. That smile of his is so fishy. Your lips have a cute shape, so I think a coral-type pink lipstick would suit you. You're plenty cute, naturally, but if you want to improve on that, I can give you some pointers. Helvatic, a beautician and plastic surgeon, that's popular with women. It's my first time meeting him, and my impression of him,
Have you heard that you never get a second chance to make a good first impression? Well, Rogers, a social commentator said that. People say not to judge a book by its cover exactly, because you tend to judge by appearances, and 90% of that first impression is based on looks. So, your first impression of me was 63 points? That's quite high by my standards. It's hard to come by people Helvotic would score higher than 60. Can't say that cheers me up any. Where's that voice? Who is that? And what is your first impression of me? Huh? My first impression of you? Helvotic? Yes. What impression do I leave on you? You know what? I kind of think he's suave. I ain't gonna tell the man no. I ain't afraid to call a man pretty. I thought you were handsome, but you give me a score like that pissed me off a little. You're nice and honest. Makes me want to raise that score a little. I just told you I didn't like being graded. But you mentioning my looks first implies you see me as someone of the opposite sex. Why'd you jump to that conclusion? What did you think of Shu the first time you met him? Go ahead, be honest. I thought you were kind of a creep? That makes sense. That's just proof I give off more sex appeal. I don't know, dude. I feel like he got some nice burly arms. Like, I feel like he got choking hands. Never have I tried to compete with you in terms of sex appeal. Just calm down. Don't just caught up in this so much stuff. Is Mozu still at work? I think he should be back soon. Mozu? You mean from the coroner's office? You know him? I only met him this morning. I was having tea with Luca, and he came over to discuss work. Luca? You mean Officer DeAndre? From the New Siege PD? Yeah. It's a small world indeed. Did you wait long? Nah, sorry for calling you out of work. It's fine. Corpses don't come in as much during the day. Mozu turns his gaze to me silently. I'm Tetua. You remember? The one with the smooth eye sockets? I point to my eyes. I remember you, yes. So, Limbo, what was the urgent business? Well, this missy right here says I died. You died, Limbo? Your complexion's quite good for a corpse, and you're very talkative. No, she prevented my death, or something. I don't really get it. She said I died, and she went back in time to prevent it. If I were in his shoes, I wouldn't believe me in a million years either. How did he die? How? He just collapsed in the middle of the crowd and started bleeding from the chest. He wouldn't stop bleeding, and then... How many cc's of blood did he lose? I don't know. The puddle was about, this big. I draw a large circle with my hands, and Mozu simply nods quietly. Bleeding that much from the chest implies the heart or a major artery was damaged. A blade would leave a blood trail, so that couldn't use so they couldn't use that in a crowd.
サイレンサー付きのハンドガン
A handgun with a silencer would let you kill someone in the crowd. The larger the crowd, the easier it'd be.
でも想像から結論は
You can't come to any conclusion based on only speculation, though. I'll need to see the corpse. Mozo turns his eyes to Limbo's face. No, listen. I'm not dead. She's just saying I died. I see.
そのお嬢さんの言うことは信じ
It's hard to believe your story, but you did get a threatening call from Ortega, right? You should be careful, or strike before you get out, they get you. You keep mentioning this Ortega. You're not talking about Jonathan Ortega, president of the Bank of New Siege, are you?
そうかもしれない
Maybe we are. Maybe we're not. Halavantuk smiles. So they don't want to tell me.
Okay, Missy, let's assume Limbo was shot in the middle of town, as you said. Do you remember if he was shot from the front or from behind?
I don't know. There was a lot of people around, and I only saw his back in the crowd.
That doesn't tell us anything.
Maybe he just we should just let Limbo die once? Huh? The heck are you on about? You can only die once. Yep, exactly. You can only die once. Assuming that girl says is true, Ortega's hitman is after your life, right? Then let's make them think they got you. That way, we can add attempted murder to Ortega's rap sheet.
But what am I supposed to do once I'm dead?
死んだってことが分かれば
We just need to make him believe you're dead.
なるほど
I see. That's simple enough. I don't get it. I raise my hand sheepishly, not sure if it's right for me to be part of this conversation. I'm not really following you guys.
あんたが忠告してく
We're saying
リンボには
we'd let Limbo die, just like you warned us, and use it to catch the guys that's out to get him.
But if he's really dead, what's the point of catching the killer?
本当に死なせるわけないでしょ
We're not actually going to let him die. We just want people to think he's dead.
必要なのは編集報告
All we need is an autopsy report, and for Limbo to be convincing actor.
殺し屋を雇うときは大抵一人じゃ
Hitmen don't work alone for the most part. If we want Ortega to believe it, we need to make solid proof he's really dead.
殺しを職業にし
People who kill for a living rarely change their plans. If what you're saying is true, they'll try to do the same place the same way.
Then we step in and Limbo instead, and kill. Then we step in and kill Limbo instead. Let's make it flashy. Imagine the headlines: Limbo, the crooked lawyer, assassinated at last.
お前らな楽しんでんじゃん
You guys are having way too much fun with this. It's my head on the chopping block here.
血のりは僕が用意し
I'll
ます
prepare the blood. I'll make it realistic.
僕はリンボの検証
And I'll prepare his autopsy.
リンボが死んだと
Autopsy report.
みんな信じるでしょ
If we announce he died officially, everyone should believe it, for a time at least.
皆さん手際がよろしい
Aren't you all just too talented?
でリンボは一回
And
話でいいとして
putting aside Limbo dying, what do we do about the Missy?
What should I do? We'll keep you under we'll keep you under our watch until we know for sure you aren't one of Ortega's people. Under your watch? Come on. All I did was save a life.
さあそれは
I don't know about that. People will do a lot when money's involved. Hey, Titan, how's it going? Forget money. I want a scoop. What journalist wouldn't? And an article will get me money. So you want both scoop and money. Yes, call me greedy if you want, but you can't get it if you're not hungry like that. You're not wrong. I like it. I only did it to help someone, but I'll take responsibility for sticking my neck in this. If that's what you want.
I'll help out with your fake death plan. But in exchange, Limbo, I want you to handle the matter with my apartment. Sure. Ah, that's my cell phone. I take out my phone only for Shu to snatch it out of my hands. Didn't we tell you? We don't trust you yet. So until this matter is wrapped up, I'll hold on to this. Got it? Fine. If it'll help you sleep that night. I'll glance at my wristwatch. It's almost time for me to meet Luca and Adam. I should get going. I made plans to drink with some friends. Or are you going to tag along and watch me or something? Mind if I join? Look, I'm really just going to drink with my friends. Did I just stick my neck into something really troublesome? I still don't know how to tell if I'm on chapter 2. Oh, shoot, I hit the button. I didn't mean to hit the button. Is there not like a menu button anywhere? Like, you've got to be kidding me. There's no menu button at all? I can't, like, go back to the main menu? Okay, wait, what if... This is a long shot, but what if I connect a controller real quick? In the world? Oh, I guess my batteries are dead. Yeah, I think the batteries are dead. Hang on. Let me get some new batteries. Because I'm wondering, like, what if, like, there's got to be, like, a menu, right? Am I just not hitting the right keys? There's no, like, controls either, so it's not like I know what to hit. Okay, give me a sec. Let me take off my headphones. Alright, let's give this a go. See if maybe, for some whatever reason, a controller will fix my problem. Alright, let's see. How do you put this thing in again? Yeah, okay. That way. Oh, nope, that one's even more dead. Well, shoot. Guess that ain't gonna work. I guess I could just connect it wired, if I can find a wire. Heck in Minecraft, dude. Trying to get, like, anything. Okay. Here we go. I've got a controller wired up already. All right, let's see. Quick save complete. Load quick save? No. But how do I activate that? Well, why the heck is all this here that I can't find in the darn keyboard? What the heck?
Well, I'm glad now I know. Okay, so we're still in chapter 1. That's as long as I know that, I'm good. I was just afraid that, like, oh, we're not in chapter 1 anymore, and I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay, so is there no... Okay, read only. Yep. Okay. Actually, can I go to, like, help? Okay, here we go. F1? Or no, that's escape. Backspace cancel. What button opens up? Quick load, quick save. Confirm, cancel. Home. Which one's home? I don't have a home button. Whatever. We'll just keep the controller connected. Easier that way. Hey, at least I saved. That way I don't have to worry about, like, that's one thing I was afraid of. Like, oh man, I'm gonna, like, quit out of the game after the stream's done and I'm gonna lose all this progress. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on. I'll have to recharge these batteries later. Oh, wait, hang on. I should probably read the... Yeah. We should probably read the, That's not it. Nope. Which button was it again? There we go. Okay. Okay. So, Luca... Nothing like a pint after a hard day's of work. And you expected as expected, as prophesized, as always, Adam is late. He did call and say he'd be late. Adam's as popular as Teen Idol, a newscaster, and now he's debuting as a singer. Who does all that? Like, dude must be really, really liking the limelight.
He really is quite popular.
So, care to explain why you came to our meetup with Mail Company? Don't put it like that. It sounds weird. He's... Helvetia, right? I know who he is. He's just letting me interview him. About all sorts of matters. Yeah, all sorts. Helvetia smirks. I didn't know you were childhood friends with Adam Krolov? Tetua? Do you meet every week? Yep, even if we're really busy, we always meet here on Fridays. When people grow up, they just say see ya and fall out of touch. We kind of stopped meeting once we started working, so we figured we have to make it a point to meet up. I think that's lovely. I'm just gonna call him Hell. I don't feel like pronouncing his stupid name. Hell speaks while fiddling with his phone. Are you even listening to me? You're the one who asked me about this. Hell's running a search on Adam. He's weird to think I can look up a friend of mine. It's weird to think I can look up a friend of mine and find this many photos of him, actually. So, this idol is your friend, huh? Sorry, I ran a little late. Well, being late means you're picking up the tab. That's fine. I'm earning more than you two. Jeez, just flaunt that money penis around. The fact that you're not wrong kind of pisses me off, you know.
あなたはヘルベチか？
Aren't you
だ
Helvetia?
ったよね。
I think we've met on my show before.
ええゲストにお呼びいただいて
Yes. I got called in as guest once.
Oh yeah, Wolf. Well, World's End Club will be we'll be streaming that tomorrow.
ね、今ヘルベチカのこと取材して
You see, I'm interviewing him right now, so I figured maybe he'd like a drink after our meeting.
そっか。
Oh, I see. I guess work's going well for you recently.
全然だよ。
As if I'm still not sure what direction to write from, or what genre to tackle next. I need to find them theme and outlook. Only I can write.
かっこいいな、テウタは。
That sounds awesome, Tetsuya.
局や事務所
I'm just being throttled around
ただのタレン
what
ト
the station and agency want me to do. I'm just a star to them.
いいじゃない。
Being popular is good. I'm proud of you as a friend, you know?
怖いぞ。
人気なんていい。
Popularity is only a temporary thing. It's like Emily Dickinson said.
平成は
Fame is a bee.
やつ。
エミリー、
Emily who, son?
エミリー・
Emily Dickinson, a poet.
そういう例え。
See, I hate it when you bring up those metaphors.
はーいお待たせしました
Dude, that guy ripped. Jeez.
ほらペペ並べてちょうだい
Guy needs to calm down. Holy cow, his bicep is like the size of my head. Hi there, thanks for waiting. Today's dish of the day is the roast bisque. I'm really proud of it. Come on, Pepe. Pepe, bring it out. Yes, Miss Carmen.
自信作っつったって別に
You say you're proud of it, but you didn't make it yourself, did you, Carmen? Wow, it is good.
本当だ。
It really is. It's delicious.
これは僕も好きですね
I like it too.
確かに
Carmen's a bad cook, yes, but she's a real pro when it comes to looking for delicious food to bring over.
でしょ
Aren't I? Come on, Alex. You can praise me for some more. I'm conflicted about what dish to bring the next time. Got any requests?
リクエストですか。
Requests? Something cheap and tasty that comes in large amounts.
それ本気で言ってますか
Are you serious?
Huh? Dead serious. I guess it's all three of those things would be the best thing ever.
何？なんで笑うの？
What's so funny?
食べ物の話をしてる時のテウタは
I just thought if you look really, I just thought you look really happy whenever you talk about food, Tetua.
そりゃ
Well, I like eating.
好きだもん。
昔から
You always have. Have you thought of being a food critic?
今日も食ってね。
Phew, I'm stuffed.
ありがとうございました
Thank you guys.
来てくださいね
Come again anytime. Miss Carmen's always happy when you come by.
また新しいお取り寄せグルメを楽しみにしてるよ
Looking forward to seeing what ordering cuisine you'll bring next.
カルメンさんに伝えておきますそれじゃあ皆さん気をつけて帰ってくださいね
Alright, Eva. Hope you have a good dinner.
I'll let Carmen know. Be careful on your way back home.
アレックスもだよ。
You too, Alex.
ここから
Your place is pretty far from here, right?
僕がお世話に
The
なる
place that's taking care of me isn't that far. Plus,
帰りはペペさん
Pepe escorts me back.
門限は大丈夫なの
Isn't there a curfew?
カルメンさんがちゃんと
Carmen got it approved for me.
カルメンも抜けてる。
I can't tell if Carmen's really flightly or really responsible. Miss Carmen is responsible. Oh, yeah, you're right. Carmen's very worried about us. That's why she gave Alex a stun gun for self-defense. And why she has me carry around a 45 caliber.
心配性なのは
I can understand her being worried about you, but that sounds pretty dangerous.
じゃあ私の
Well, I'll be heading back then. See you guys.
はいおや
Yes,
すみ
good
なさい
night. We await your next visit.
All right. I'll be taking back. I'll be walking back
出
then.
た車乗っていく
You know the lift back, Tetua? Oh, really? I'd love to. Thanks for always offering.
ヘルベチカは
What about you, Helvich?
僕はタクシーを
I'll catch a taxi. See you tomorrow then, Tetua. Yeah.
大丈夫
You alright? Something on your mind? Huh? Why do you ask?
今の
I noticed that little pause there. Oh, it's nothing. Helvich is just, you know, a bit eccentric. So interviewing him can be a little awkward.
手歌が大丈夫
If you say it's fine, I'll take your word for it, Tetua. But, what? Why did you laugh?
いや
I just thought that
だけど
I'm a bit of a worrywart too. But I wouldn't have you carry a 45 caliber around, Tetua. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't know what to do with a gun even if you did give me one.
何かあったらいつ
But if anything's on your mind, tell me. Give me a call. Email me. I don't mind. Thanks, Adam. Not that I have a phone to call or text you with right now. I'm kind of happy. This is a very long chapter.
準備は万端だ死んだオーランドに協力して金をもらうはずがもらい損ねたその分の仕事をしたいと説明して
I can't understand a word you're saying.
貧乏を殺せば10万ドルだ
That said, it's 100% or 100 grand for Limbo's head. Or Limbo's head.
変装したヘルベチカが殺し屋だなんてよく信じたな
Helvetia in disguise? I'm surprised they bought it.
本物の女殺し屋のプロ
We just borrowed a real female hitman's profile. You know that famous killer, Bonita? He said he was her name dropped. He said he was her. Name dropped a few kills, and they believed him.
そろそろそっちに着きますよ。準備はいいですか？
I should be there soon. Are you ready?
オーケーそれじゃあ
Okay, here's the review again. Limbo walks around eating a hot dog, then Helvetia closes in on him from behind and shoots him with a silenced gun. Bang. I rush in, try to help.
俺は人混みに負け
I'll be mingling with the crowd and taking a video like an onlooker.
主演のリンボ準備は
You're our star, Limbo. How you feeling?
オーケー。いつでも
Okay.
完了ですよ。
Ready to die or whatever.
これじゃ
Alright, let's start with operation. Ready? Action. I see Limbo's back ahead of me, the same as yesterday. Helvetia walks past me hurriedly. He approaches Limbo on the moment he passes. He passes him by their backs intersect for a second. Helvetia walks away, and Limbo's knees buckle as he crumbles to the ground. Hey, what's wrong? Somebody call 911. Hey, don't panic. I'm monitoring his vitals. The gun's fake, so is the blood. What? As I approach him, Limbo coughs up clotted blood. I look up to see Helvetio walking away, off in the distance. I can spot Shu in the crowd, but he should be watching this somewhere. Are you alright? Stay with me. Is this your second time saying this? Yeah, your acting was more convincing last time, though. He really talked like he was dying, so it was that much more believable.
バッチリ撮れてるぞ
Got it. Recorded in good quality. I'm supposed to upload this to Full Circle next. Yo, Crow, you listening?
Huh? Limbo's vitals are fine. He's not dying at all. The agony in his acting. Remember, this is just a reuse to fool Ortega.
一番慌ててるようにしか聞こえないけどな
If someone's panicking about this, that's you.
Who do you take me for? I'm Scarecrow. The boss of the underworld. Mosu's ready. So, we'll be switching to corpse, like, soon. Jeez. Just keep your wits together, underworld boss. Alright, that's chapter 1. I think. I don't know. Like, how do I check if it's what chapter I'm on? Like, I assume it's like from the like archives and memorabilia and stuff. I just wish it had like a definitive like thing. Because literally, it's limits like this that give me anxiety when streaming. Because, like, you can't go past this point. If you do, you get in trouble. It's like, well, how do I know when I'm past that point? You don't tell me! A pedestrian suddenly collapsed in central core at Bell Star. His condition was identified as cardiopulmonary arrest. Hey, Novemberman, how's it going? The victim was confirmed to be Mr. Limbo Fitzgerald, a lawyer. The police are investigating the matter, but no clues were discovered regarding the culprit. It says on the right side of the memo thing? Yeah, I know that, but like, I don't know, like, memos don't pop up enough. So I'm like, I don't know where I'm at. Like, right now, I have no idea what chapter I'm on. I could be on chapter 1. I could be on chapter 2. I don't know. Like, that's the problem I have, is, like, the game and the devs themselves have asked, do not go past chapter 1. If you do, you are in trouble. And I'm like, I'm gonna try. Because also, this game comes out tomorrow. And I don't want to spoil it. Like, I don't want to sit there and spoil stuff for anybody, because this is fun. I love these. I like this game. It's cool. Like, all the spies and stuff, and the action, and it's cool. It's got my heart pumping. I know I'm on chapter 1 right now, but, like, the problem is like, once chapter 2 hits, I have to stop. Like, hard stop. Can't go further. Like, can't show anything. I basically have to close the game out after that point. Huh. So that is what it feels like to see a news report in your death. Limbo speaks stuffing his cheeks with donuts. I don't think I'll ever experience it again, though. Still, gotta hand it to Full Circle. They make information circulate fast. Everyone in the city thinks you're dead, Limbo. There's the mail for Ortega. He says he'll hand the money over tonight. But where are we going to make the exchange? How about the container yard in Port New Siege? The spot south of Area G should be wide, dark, and easy to move around in. Sounds good. Mosu walks into the room and looks fixed at Limbo's face. Ah. My condolences for your loss, Limbo. I'll mourn you. Oh, thank you for... I'm not dead! What a surreal conversation. Sorry. It's a bad habit from work. I always give my condolences to the dead and their bereaved families. Speaking of, your fake autopsy's ready. Report is done. No one should notice the corpse is fake unless they see the corpse. And I wrote there's a chance of a virus, so your family shouldn't be allowed near it. Perfect. Works as always. Perfect work as always. Is the rest of the cleanup work done too? Don't worry. Once this is all over, Scarecrow will make sure to change all the data. What do we do next? We're not going to expose our plan to you. You might be working for Ortega. How's exposing when I'm helping with your how's exposing when I'm helping with your plan? Well, don't sweat it. We'll have you tag along until this is over. Ortega's the president of the bank of New Sig. In a huge scandal, it'll be a huge achievement for you. Well, that does sound tempting. But that said, I'm the cautious kind. Crow, how's your investigation going? It's mostly... No, just about done. Which means more mostly or just about? Well, whatever. Tetua, your family name is Bridges. Born in New Siege, currently 21 years old. Started a column in the Sunday edition of the New Siege Daily a few months ago, but penned a few by-time articles as well. That's true, but... He keeps talking over the phone, but who is this guy? They call him Crow and Scarecrow. She's mentioned this before, but she's often seen with Officer Luca De Andre with the New Siege PD. Frequents the Paradise Garage Club on the weekly and when she buys hot dogs in the mornings, she always asks for no pickles. Oh, hold on, what the heck is this? He looked into you. That's all. Hey, Scarecrow, you can stop reading out her profile. Cut to the chase. What's she done behind the scenes? I looked at her checking account, but it doesn't look like she's getting any kind of money. The kind of money you get from working in the underworld. And her home and cell phone numbers don't have traces of making any proxy calls. No suspicious data in her messages history either. So there's either nothing suspicious or she's good at hiding it. An average woman in her 20s, and for the sake of my dignity, I'll point out I don't read your mail or take any photos, just in case you were suspicious. I see. So your conclusion is just an ordinary person. She's hardly left the city, and I tried following her around in the security cameras, but nothing suspicious came up. So he's been looking into me. I can understand being cautious, but honestly, having someone dig up all this stuff on me isn't pleasant. Then, how did you know about that? You mean what you said before you died? I told you already. I went back in time, became someone else, and redid everything. Forget that we were Forget that. Where did we get all that where'd you get all that private information about me? I'm Scarecrow, the boss of the underworld. I see all and know all. If you missed it the first time, I'll say it again. I'm Scarecrow, the boss of the I'm asking, how did you find all that stuff out? Was it like hacking and taping stuff that's outside the law? Yeah, that's right. Scarecrow can sneak into any network on the globe. He can get your ATM account info off the White House's mailbox, if he wants. But that's a crime! I decide what's right and what isn't. What do you mean? We're what you call fixers. There are things in the world that the law and security and society's rules can't handle, and we handle those things until using our own methods. You already know about me, a crooked lawyer. The law protects the world in name only, but me, I protect what I think is right. My partner Shu is a bounty hunter, and he also handles other jobs of all sorts. Yes, of all sorts. And Mozu here is the young head of the coroner's office. He can figure out the identity and cause of death of any corpse, even if it's someone off the grid. Now and then he prepares spare dead bodies and tweaks the official cause of death, if need be. Depends on your definition of how, and then, of now and then, often strikes me as more appropriate. Well, Helvetia gathers information through analog means, while Scarecrow gathers it digitally. I'm good with blending in with people. I can assume anyone's identity. I'm the boss of the underworld. I can infiltrate any and all networks. People out there earn money through illegal means, and others lose their money unfairly. Some die for arbitrary reasons, or disappear altogether. The weak exist, and thus the strong can exist. Predators exist, and so do prey. That's how it should be. And it's how nature works. The world is unfair and unreasonable, and I understand that. But sometimes things just don't sit well with you, right? Limbo smiles broadly. We just fix those things a teensy bit, and we make a killing doing it. That's how we do things. For the sake of the world, the people, and our personal profit. And that's your goal this time too? That's right. We discovered some suspicious money circulating around and tracked it back to the manager of the bank of New Siege. He mailed me back. Warehouse number 8 of Area G of Port New Siege Container Yard. Okay, let's go collect that prize, I guess. Okay, let me check on the chapter. Okay, we're still good. Yeah, we still good. Still on chapter 1. I'm glad. This is a long chapter. I was afraid that, like, it would be, like, a short chapter, like a 30 minutes, and I was going to be like, man, I'm only going to stream for 30 minutes. But we're actually going, like, our regular standard time. Pretty great. Port New Siege, at night. The container yard is empty of people and eerily quiet. I hide behind one of the containers with Limbo and Helvetia, waiting for Ortega to show up. Crow, are you ready? I'm tracking Ortega's car via GPS. He should be there any minute. What about you, Shu? All good. There he is. That's fascinating. Well, he really does sound like a woman now. A car's headlights come into view and pull over near us. Seeing this, Helvetia takes out his cell phone. Did you bring the money? Yes, I did. Get out of the car and leave it in front of the red container ahead. How about you show yourself? Shoo, you're up. I peek out from behind the container and check the situation. There's a red laser pointer dot fixed on the man's chest. You understand what I mean when I say you're better off doing what you're told, yes?
The man places a suitcase on the ground.
Thank you kindly. Now, get back and move away.
Hey, care to show your face?
Didn't you hear me? Get back.
The man walks back into the car, the laser pointer following after him. Alright. About time I go out. Tetsuya, you stay here. This should be quick. Oh, and feel free to take photos. Just, be quiet about it. What should be quick? What are you going to do? Well, I'm off to pick up the money. But if I take a photo of that, it'll just be a scoop about a crooked lawyer. Just wait and see. Wait up! Limbo walks off jauntily and picks up the suitcase from the ground. You? Limbo? But how? Hey there, you miss me? Upon seeing Limbo's face, the man turns pale. But why? I thought I had you killed. How horrid. Had you killed, you say? Helvetia walks over and stops next to Limbo. The hell are you? Where's the woman I was talking to on the phone? Is she working with you?
Whomever do you mean?
Well, looks like your plotting and scheming ends here. You better not do anything uncalled for. Some things you're better off not knowing about. The mob might mark you. Already has, probably. Yeah, about doing stuff that's uncalled for. All this started because you had to launder money from the mob. You should be stuck to legal deals. I don't know how economics work. Or you don't know how economics work. Money isn't worth anything. It's just sitting in the bank. So you're saying the mob making money and you laundering it is how the economy works? You're the only one who earns that way? There are only two types of people in this world. Those who have and those who don't. And you'd kill anyone who got in the way of that? Depends. It's a case by case. I squeaked, despite myself, upon seeing him pull out a gun. Come on, that thing's dangerous. Put it away. I agree with you. For the most part, you know. In this world, the strong survive, and the weak perish. The smart profit, while the foolish go poor. You're smart, and so you've earned a lot. But your rampant earnings made it too many people lose too many things. And I don't like it. I decide what's right and what isn't. Then gag on that justice of yours and die. Telling someone to die is so boorish. I believe this counts as threatening one's life, right? And how many people just witnessed you saying that? 9,160 people or so. We're almost to 10K. Apparently, 9,160 people heard you say that. What are you talking about? Our live stream on Full Circle. The admin signal boosted it too, so it's making waves as we speak. Oh, and the police are should be coming anytime now. Shu, get ready. Roger. Which way is the camera? Over here? Good evening, folks. It's your favorite crooked lawyer, Limbo. Do you think I died? I saw it on the news too. Almost had me fooled. Oh, and you have, and if you have accounts in the bank of New Siege, I recommend you find another bank. I think the president's gonna be spending some time with the cops. Oh, and also, take care of corporate cases. Or I also take care of corporate cases. So, if you have any problems with that, refer to the law offices of Fitzgerald. You little... Wait, what is this? Come on, let's hurry. Come with me.
Huh? Hurry, where? Limbo runs and pulls me by the arm, leading me behind a container, a short distance away. What did you just... When did you get a helicopter here? Hurry up, get in. Huh? Wait, you bastards! Ah! Come on, it's dangerous. So take the back seat. Whoa! Limbo boards the helicopter and opens the suitcase. I can see it's stuffed full of bills. About 100 grand in here? Huh. My life sure is cheap. Huh. You could have put another 0 at the end there. You wait. Where are you going? Where do you think? We're going home. We'll let the police take care of the rest. You tricked me and accepted the money. You're as guilty as I am. What? Do you mean this money? We can't accept this dirty money. What? Oh, and by the way, if you need a lawyer, don't bother calling me. I don't deal with petty crooks like you. See ya. That's kind of cool. That's really kind of cool that they did the whole motion thing. I kind of wish they did the breathing thing. I like when games do that. What happened last night ended up being streamed live to over 90,000 viewers on Full Circle. After that, Ortega confessed to everything. Maybe he figured he'd be safer with the police than he would be being chased by the mob. But I failed to take any good photographs, leaving me without a scoop. Full Circle's stream was much more impactful than any pictures I could take, and its footage was far too expensive for the newspaper company to bargain for. This photo's a no-go. Okay, one more, and the game's set. Limbo's playing basketball with the neighborhood kids. He's surprisingly good at it. Aren't you gonna play, Shu? Wait, hold on. Need to make sure that we're not on chapter 2 yet. Cool. Just gotta make sure. I smoke, so I'm not good at sports. You know how they say smoking's bad for your stamina. That's a vague excuse if there ever was one. Have you tried to quit smoking? Quit? Why? I hear a lot of smokers say they want to quit because it's bad for them, but they can't. Huh, really? Well, I've never tried quitting, and I never thought of doing it either. You must like smoking. I hate it. Then just quit. Get off my case. Well, I mean, he's not wrong. Limbo walks over, wiping the sweat off. By the way, which newspaper brought yesterday's story? Who did you sell it to? No one bought it. Why not? You took pictures from that close. It was dark, so I couldn't focus on anything. Let me see. No, you don't have to. Just show me. I bitterly hold up my phone, showing the picture. Forget the focus, the whole composition's off. You're bad at photography, aren't you? Yes. So, when's the landlady coming? It's almost time. She should be here any minute. Limbo was going to help me as a lawyer with my move out, so we came to give the landlady the paperwork. Oh, is that... hello, madam. Am I that? What is up with this landlady, dude? No, you're on time, it's fine. Sorry for calling you over so suddenly. My lawyer wanted to hand over some paperwork. Oh, isn't that... It's that. That? Yes, that. Yes, that's Limbo from the news yesterday. But he's a great lawyer, so there's nothing to worry about here. Did you understand anything from that conversation? No, not a word. I'm Limbo Fitzgerald, her new legal advisor. A pleasure. Limbo smoothly offers her a business card. Namely, the one he hands over to the poor clients. I checked her contract, and she's not obligated to pay any repair fees. If anything, her moving expenses and the rent for the moving period ought to be refunded. But this is an old building, so I'll need to know what kind of contract you have with the contractor in charge of the renovation. I might be able to be some help, depending on the situation. Could you show me the contract? Well, you see, it's that. And that. Huh? He's right. The renovation costs are crazy high. If it's not your fault, we should have the contractor cover for it. Then I just need to do that with that, yes? Yes. Send a copy of the contract you signed with them to the address on this card, and have Limbo check it out for you. That's very that. You see that? What? Don't mention it. Just keep us posted. The landlady bows her head in gratitude a few times and walks away. How were you able to talk to her? What do you mean, how? Was something she said strange? Don't worry about it. Oh, by the by, we're meeting up at the Carmen's to celebrate tonight. You should come too. Can I? Well, I owe you my life, don't I? Right, I saved your life, so this much is obvious. Yep, see you later then. Excuse me, sir? As the children play, the basketball goes flying over and rolls to stop at Shu's feet. Shu picks it up with a hand and casually throws it over to them. Aw, Shu's a big softy. I can't understand you. Tacos, cashew nuts, in 3 tequilas whiskey, and a Moscow Mule. It's impressive how you get everything wrong. It's all the same in your stomach. It was fish and chips mixed nuts, 3 beers, scotch, and a dirty martini. Oh, Alex, kids shouldn't be working this late. It's the law, boy, the law. The curfew for minors under the age of 16 between midnight and 5 p.m. in this state. Besides, I'm not working for you or being paid for this. It's all legal. Ah, good going, Alex. That's exactly right. Carmen and Alex come across as mother and child, and also like brother and sister all at once. That's concerning. Are we in Alabama? By the way, isn't Scarecrow coming? He's a little eccentric. Oh, wait, hold up. He's a little eccentric. He hardly ever goes outside to see people in person. Even if he's not around, he's always listening. So watch what you say. See? I heard that. With my hacking every surveillance camera and cell phone, it's like an open book to me. In other words, trash talk me and find out. You heard him. Oh, speaking of, my cell phone, give it back to me already. Oh yeah, we do still have that. Hey, here you go. Let's check my mails and messages. Huh? 38 voicemails? Playing last voicemail. That, you see, that, but, that, and also that, and that, and that. Playing next voicemail. Tetsuo, did you call, did your phone break or something? Something horrible happened at your place. Playing next message. Listen, Luca probably called you already, but call me back as soon as you hear this, okay? ASAP. Playing next message. What is this? Teuta, is your place an apartment on Penny Lane by any chance? Yeah, but Helvetia is watching something on his phone. It's up on Full Circle. Apparently something major happened. Oh no. Not my house. I mean, it looks fine. Kinda. Penny Lane is where my apartment is, or where it used to be. Behind layers of yellow tape stands a large number of police officers and firefighters. I called Luca earlier, and she told me no one was injured, but seeing the rubble shocks me just the same. There are curious onlookers all around the place. Usually this residential neighborhood is too quiet at this time of night. This place really crumbling apart, huh? It's a good thing there weren't anyone was home when it happened. The fact that they put the tenants into danger should boost the moving expenses they owe you. You should find a better apartment with some money left over. What are you doing? Taking photos. A building collapsed suddenly in a quiet neighborhood, and I'm actually living here! I could make an article out of this. Impressive mental discipline. Luca! Oh, jeez. I really need more... Like, I should have planned better. Because, like, I thought, oh, man, one can of, like, drink will get me through the stream. And I forgot it was a visual novel where I'd have to read a lot. Luca steps over to yellow tape and hurries over to me. She hugs me as hard as she can, which just shows how worried she's been about me. I feel my heart tighten at that emotion. Luca, you must have been worried, so I'm sorry. You kept telling me to move out of this crumbling building, but I just laughed it off all the time, but I should have. Luca, I was worried sick. I said no one was hurt, but I couldn't calm down until I heard your voice. But you wouldn't pick up your phone. I'm sorry. Imagine how I'd have felt if in her shoes fills me with regret. Not being able to get in touch with Luca or Adam when they might be hurt. Luca lets go of me. Looks at my face and smiles. I'm just glad you're safe. Adam's really shaken up too. Speak of the devil. Tetsuo. Thank goodness you're safe. Oh, what a relief. Adam practically jumps out of his car and hurries over to me, holding my hands tightly. I'm really sorry, but as you can see, I'm fine, so don't worry. Adam looks at my face fixedly. Adam? Is he really mad at me? I guess it makes sense he'd be mad. Do you understand just how worried the two of us were? Yes. Then that's fine. I'm just glad you're okay. Adam notices Limbo and Shu looking at us. Oh, this is Limbo, my new legal advisor. And these are Shu and Mosu. And you've met Helvetia before. Yo. Hello. I'm Adam Krivov. I'm assuming you've been helping Tetua? Yeah, I think. Forget all this. Where are you going to live? You still haven't found a new apartment, right? You can crash at my place for tonight if you want. But you live at the police dorm. You've got roommates, right? Use my place then. I stay at a hotel. Calm down, you two. I'll be fine. I can cover my own hotel costs. And I'll find a new place soon, okay? You sure? But if anything happens, let me know. No, not if before anything happens, let me know. I will. Hey, DeAndre. Can you come here for a sec? Coming. Alright, see you later. Don't forget to call me. Got it? Luca again steps over the yellow tape and runs back inside. I should be getting back to work too. I snuck out of the studio to come here. I'm really sorry. You didn't have to do that. You're fine, so it's all good. See you later. Cat! Ah, Kitty, thank goodness you're fine too. Is this your cat? I pick up the cat rubbing against my legs and cuddle my cheeks next to him. No, it just lives around here. I just see it around here often. Right, Kitty? You must be lonely. Your usual spot's gone now. Don't worry, neither of us are going to be let just bring us down. That's what we've got in common, right? Hello, what's up? Say, Scarecrow, your place is pretty big, right? Well, yeah, it's either first or second place in all of New Siege. When it comes to size, scratch that, it's number one for sure. Guarantee it. And you've got a lot of guest rooms, right? Sure do. Plenty of them. They say a mansion's level is decided by how many guest rooms it is, right? And being a boss of the underworld, your heart is as wide as the sea. Of course. As wide as the... Oh, I see. You're buttering me up so you can ask me for something, aren't you? I can see right through you. I mean, I'm sure you saw the news. A boss of the underworld is always up to date with what's going on, right? That building in Penny Lane that collapsed? Poor Tetua lived there, and now she's homeless. So I was wondering if a certain broad-headed, broad-hearted, filthy, rich underworld boss was with a big house might help her. Fine. I get it. Fine. Jeez. What are you guys gonna do without me? Put me on speakerphone. You already on speakerphone, buddy. What? I am? Hey, Tetua. I've got an offer for you. Yes? Want to come over to my place, Toots? I think you could find a slightly more elegant way of inviting a lady to your house. Inviting her? No, I'm helping her. It was Limbo's idea to begin with. You looked into Tetua's history. She's kind of your type, isn't she? What? No, totally not. She isn't my type. What are you saying, huh? No idea what you're talking about. You're a petty, transparent guy. I mean, my house is the best security available. It's basically a fortress. That's why you guys always use it as your hideout, right? Hideout? You all live at Scarecrow's place? Well, for the most part. Crow's ulterior motives aside, you have nowhere to stay tonight, right? As your legal advisor, I'll find a new place for you. Just stay here tonight. Just because you'll be under the same roof, I can promise I won't do anything suspicious. Something suspicious? Like what?
Like sex? Don't say sex, you doofus! Dude, nice car! I get in the car with Limbo and the rest of the gang, and they drive over across the old gate bridge. We drive through several gates, and it's hard to tell where the house premises actually begins. Is Scarecrow, like, really rich or something? More or less. Dang, son! Hang on, I must save real quick. Jeez, we might actually not finish chapter 1 for our stream time. Jeez, this is a long chapter. I'm happy. It's not as so much a house as it is a mansion or a castle. Limbo and the rest probably really do live here because they step inside like they know the place. I know I have nowhere to stay, but living in a place like this? Really? I've never even met Scarecrow before. Over here. Huh? Kept you waiting, huh? What? A spotlight shines down on one spot, and I see the back of a large chair. Here we go again. Ugh. Welcome to my fortress. I am Scarecrow, boss of the underworld. Oh gosh. The chair tries to rotate, but it doesn't stop and spins 2 times over. Give me a second. I need a minute. It's spun too far. Wait. Enemy to turn off the lights again. Anima? An AI system. Scarecrow developed it. Turning off lights. Okay. Anima, now turn on the spotlight. Hey, Anima, you listening? I did not hear you properly. Please repeat yourself. Huh? Anima, for real? Care to pass that one by me one more time? Searching for, Anima, for real? Care to run that by me one more time? No, stop! Anima, stop it! Ugh. Sorry, just give me another minute. Really, just a sec. Anima, turn on the spotlight. Spotlight lit. A spotlight switches on again, revealing a man seated on the chair. I love this guy. He's a stupid dork. So this is Scarecrow, the underworld boss. You've done well to come before me. I am Scarecrow indeed, the boss, resigning over the underworld from the shadows. I get the feeling he said that before already. Shu ignores Scarecrow and turns on the lights. You're taking too long. Huh? Oh. What did you do? I see. That was cute. That's the overall outline of the place. Got it all down? I was taking notes while you were talking, but I'm definitely gonna get lost. It's like a maze in here. Scarecrow looks fixedly at the notepad in my hands. Yeah, figures. What? I mean, you're bad with directions, right, Tetua? How can you tell? I just can. You can use this room. It's got a walk-in closet and its own bathroom. Oh, here's the key. This room's so big. Can I really stay here? Sure. The bed's a top-class Ramon's Corp bed, and the audio system's over there is the new C&W model. Loma knocks on the door and opens it without waiting for a response. How do you like Scarecrow's grand tour?
He just showed me around. This place is so huge. I'm definitely gonna get lost. For how big it is, Crow spends all his time in the living room. He eats, sleeps, and plays there. Hey, I'm the landlord here. I can use any room however I like. Right. You're the landlord. Just slipped my mind. Bzz, you're fined. A fine? Oh, yeah. I should tell you about the rules of the house, Tetua. Jeez, dude, this is your living room? The heck? We had a living room where we find everyone had changed out of their outdoor clothes. Limbo was taking bills out of his wallet and put them in a jar sitting on the table. Is that the fine? Now, I'll explain the rules of the house. I'm the landlord here. In other words, I make the rules. Scarecrow picks up the jar from the table. Anyone who badmouths me in this house has to pay a fine. Capiche? Shu gets on his feet and walks over to Scarecrow. Scarecrow flinches back a little at seeing him get close all of a sudden. What? You got a problem with that? Shu takes out a few bills from his pockets and stuffs them into the jar. No, I just figured I'd end up cussing you out without even noticing it, so I figured I'd pay up ahead. Huh? Oh, wait, what? No, that's not what I meant. Oh, that's right. I guess I'll put in extra too. That way I can trash talk you all I want. Limbo proceeds to put a few more bills in the jar, and Helvetia and Mosu soon follow suit. Oh, wait a minute. Just listen, guys. I mean, like, just don't trash talk me. The whole thing feels like something right out of a sitcom on TV, and I can't help but chuckle. You laughed. Sorry. It just looked like you guys are having so much fun. No, it's, Huh? What's wrong, Crow? Is it your first time talking to a chick? No, it's just, you've got nothing to apologize for. I think he means it's good to see you finally crack a smile. You've been looking on edge ever since you came here. Yeah, that. Yeah, exactly. Good answer, Muzz. Thanks. Well... Huh? What's wrong? Is something bothering you? I'll hear you out as long as you're not trash-talking me. Well... How much does the rent here cost? It's just that, my financial status is a bit... barren. Huh? Rent? I don't have to be in that room. I can sleep in the garage if you want. And I can help with cooking, but I can't help with cooking, but I can clean. Yikes. She's seriously cute. Wait, am I really going to live with the same place as her for real? But wait. Maybe it'll be one of those cases where living under the same roof means I'll get lucky and... Does he seriously think we can't hear him? Scarecrow's apparently a nice, if a bit flighty person. Thinking back on that exchange from earlier, I take out $1 and a dollar bill from my wallet. Huh? You're paying a fine? You're a horn dog, Scarecrow. A horn dog? No, I'm not! Good one. Welcome to our humble abode. You're welcome here. I've been telling you, I'm the landlord! This is my place! That was cute.
I liked that whole exchange. Scarecrow's house really is a pleasant place to stay in. It's not long before I feel at home. I texted Luca and Adam, but I should call and explain things to them tomorrow.
Hi.
Yes, come in.
モズ。
Oh, hi, Moza.
どう？
How are you feeling? Settled in already?
ありがとう。
Yeah, thanks. I came here on such short notice, but I already feel at home. He's not mad at me, is he?
あの、
I'll move out as soon as I find a new place, so
別に急ぐことない。
there's no rush. And it looks like Scarecrow's glad to have you here. Though,
好きにしたらいい。
you can do things as you please, at your pace. Yeah. I can't get a read on Moses' feelings, but I guess he's not angry with me. You two free? We're having some reward time over in the other room. Can you come with us and make a toast?
ご褒美
Reward time?
あれみんなは
I like that it gives by default for you to save the other, like another save file, because that's a real common thing in visual novels to make multiple saves, just so you can have multiple runs. But at this point, we don't really need to. There's only been like a few options, and they haven't been really game changing. Like we haven't picked a route yet for a guy to romance, so we don't have to really worry about it. Wait, where is everyone? Oh, they're outside. Here, follow me. Dang! Jiminy Christmas, guys! Jeez! A garden? Or rather, a pool and spa. There's a bunch of recliner chairs lined up by the poolside.
びっくりした。
Whoa, you startled me! I jumped in surprise at the sight of Helvetia popping into my field of vision, clad in a swimsuit. I guess it makes sense because it's a pool, but half-naked men aren't something I usually see.
どうかしました？僕に
What's wrong? Does the sight of me fascinate you?
ちょっと
I was just a little startled, is all.
照れなくてもいい。
You don't have to be so bashful. Okay, listen up, everyone. It's what you've all been waiting for. Reward time. Yo. How exciting. Between the advance we got from Orlando and the money we took from Ortega, we got a total of $120,000. Guess that's what it adds up to.
あれ
Huh?
オルテガから
But didn't we scatter all the money we got from Ortega over the sea? Like, you said you wouldn't take dirty money and all that. All that? We're not gonna send real money flying like that. That'd be a waste. Huh?
だって
But you spilled all the money in the suitcase when you...
ばらまく前に私
We switched out the suitcases before it happened. If we took the money when everyone was
金を受け取って
being streamed,
犯罪者に
we'd be marked as criminals too.
あれはばらまく必要
So we need to spill all that money away. Lose performance.
演出って
Performance?
じゃあ
So those were fake bills? Yeah, the bills were made out of flash paper. All the paint should wash off the moment they get wet. The money didn't do anything wrong, so I split up 120,000 between us at my discretion and put it in our accounts. Here's your share in cash, Tetua.
え私
Huh? My share? He hands me a rolled up bundle of bills. Don't worry about it. This money's totally clean, so you can use it anywhere.
いや
No, it's just... was it too little? But we're still a bit hazy about you saving Limbo's life, so... We'll pay you back after some... pay back for that some other time.
そうじゃなくて
That's not it at all. Well, I can't take all this money. Oh, no. We split the reward equally between all of us. That's our ironclad rule. Right, guys?
遠慮しないで受け取っておきなよ。
Don't be modest. Take it.
If you want. If you don't want it, I can take this money off your hands. You can say that, but I really don't know. I didn't really do anything to earn this. I can't accept it. I didn't really do anything besides I get to live with such a nice place. If anything, I ought to be paying you. I keep telling you, don't worry about it. Then I'll just give it back to you and call it my rent. Or do you want me to trash talk you so it all goes in the jar? No, spare me the trash talking. Fine, I'll take it as your rent, but next time I want you to accept it, okay? Rules of the house. Next time? You do stuff like this all the time? It's our side job. We do it whenever there's a case. You called it being fixers, right? Have you been doing this long? Well, Shu and I have been doing this for a while, yeah. But I think it's been about a year since we all started working out of this place. About that long, yes. We each have one reason or another to do this. We cooperate, but we don't get in each other's way. And we make use of anything we can. That's what sums it up. And we split our reward evenly. That sounds like something out of a movie or TV show. Folks with bad intentions control the economy and society, and they naturally cooperate. Not just crooks and mobsters, politicians and influencers, VIPs. People like that profit off of injustice and commit crimes, and us fixers punish them and get paid for it. I think I understand what you're saying, but I can't really wrap my mind around it. It's like, does anything like this really exist? What people think is normally just one part of the world. And since the city is more developed than other states, the misconception is even more pronounced. This is getting more complicated than I thought. We're not pretending to be heroic vigilantes or anything. We just do what we think is right, and we know what we're doing isn't exactly admirable. Yep. We do what we do for the people's sake and our sakes. It's like Limbo always says, I decide what's right and what isn't. Isn't that a good silence or a bad silence? I went in on this. Huh? I mean, you might not believe in my power, but I can go back in time and rerun whenever something bad happens. And I'm quick on my feet, too. You don't exactly feel like a fighter we can rely on. Well, it's not like we've got the right to choose anyway. I don't. I mean, we told you our secret and brought you to our hideout. What do you think, we can just move out and walk off? Huh? Wait, so you had me move here just to make sure I keep my mouth shut? It wasn't out of sympathy? You think anyone's kind enough to let you stay at their place for free just because you're in trouble? There is me. I'm really letting you stay out of the kindness of my heart, right? Stop trying to make a good impression on her. It's both in my case. I'm grateful for your help, and do want to help you out, but I do want you to stay where we can see you, until we know you're not a liability. You don't have to look so scared. We're not gangsters or mobsters, and we're not going to hurt you or anything. No, I get where you're coming from. Fine. It's good to see you're so understanding. I like smart girls. I think I'll increase your grade to 67 points. That's just 4 more. I can't tell if what you're doing is wrong or not yet, but I do want to want in on this fixer business. And you're welcome with us. Right, guys? There's something I'd like to ask you first. What? You're a freelance journalist, right? Why did you choose that profession? Is this a job interview? I have my reasons for choosing a coroner as my career. It wasn't just about money. It's the same for you in Helvetia, right, Limbo? And Shu and Scarecrow are, well, never mind. I have my reasons too. Forget your reasons. What's your job exactly? A professional shut-in? No, I'm a boss of the underworld. So, what I want to ask isn't so much why you chose your career. My real question is, what are you trying to live for? What? I'm living for? I'm interested in hearing about that too. What I'm trying to achieve, why I became a journalist. At first, I wanted to be a police officer. A police officer? That's very removed from being a journalist. When I was little, my older brother died. He was involved in some case and got killed. Huh? He was a police officer too, but all the strain got to him, and well, he snapped mentally. It made him really violent. And then he got mixed up in some bad gangs, became involved with their quarrels, and apparently he died. Apparently? They didn't find all of his remains. They only found part of his body. And since it was part of a gang conflict, no one ever tried to figure out the truth. But it just didn't sit right with me. They try to live without ever finding the truth, as if to say if they never find out, the question doesn't exist. But I'm the kind of person who wants to know. It's that thought that made me want to become a journalist. Huh? Why are you all going quiet on me? I mean, your brother's dead, right, Tetua? He was killed and... Well, yeah, and it happened 6 years ago, too. Aren't you sad about it anymore? No, I am. It makes me sad even now. I really love my older brother. But I don't want to always stay sad. I want to find out what happened to him. That's how I feel. I took you for some random girl, but you've got your own share of baggage. Yeah, that settles it. I'm on board with you having her, having her help us. What about you, Mosa? Yes. We didn't know who she was earlier. But I can tell something's going on inside her. I feel the same way. It's like she's got something in common with us. It's settled then. Wait, there's something I have to tell you, just like you don't trust me. I don't completely trust you guys either. Well, honestly, I feel like I might actually trust you guys more than I should. But still, I've decided that's right and I decide what's right and what isn't. I'm not budging on that, okay? No objections here. Sure, why not? Maybe you're 69 points after all. Nice! Agreed. Then, one more time, Tetua, welcome to our humble abode. We're glad to have you. No, you're fine, Eva. Thanks for stopping by. I think we're about to wrap up. Live in the moment. Do what you can right now. All you have is the present. That's what we all say. And we say that because we never notice until it's too late. Can you make that decision? Even if it will change everything? That choice will change something within you. And only you can make that choice. That wraps up today's edition of Zero
それ
Hour.
では皆さん
I bid you all good night.
Stay tuned for next episode 猫どこから侵入した
Alright, that officially calls it.
こびりついて消えないもんがあんのか。いないいない。化学骨。
Upcoming episode The Gunshot
Alright, that officially calls us. We can go no further. Nope, 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 nope.
人は過ちを繰り返す
Nope.
何度も何度も繰り返すどんな過ちにも必ず理由があるから
Alrighty. So, anyway, guys, that was Bustafellows. It is available for the Nintendo Switch and PC. What you've been watching has been the PC version. If you want to check it out, there's a link in the description down below. But anyway, guys, it comes out tomorrow, which you can get it tomorrow, and see where this tale ends up. Unfortunately, that's going to do it for me. We will not be covering this game again. At least until I hear otherwise. If the devs and stuff allow me to, then hey, I'm more than happy to, because I really like this game. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for joining in on the fun. I've never played an Otome game before, but if they're like this, I'm all in. I'm all in. It's fun. It's fun, and I like it. There's another Otome game coming out later this year I might check out, mainly because I liked the art on it, but we'll see later. But anyway, guys, join me tomorrow for we'll be continuing our saga in the World's End Club. We'll see what happens in the Go-Getters. Will they get to Tokyo, or will they be stopped in their tracks? We'll just have to see tomorrow. But anyway, guys, I have been your Otome Master Magnus. I hope you enjoyed and hope you have a fantastic day. If you want to, see more of this stuff, maybe, if you feel like it, then hey, subscribe to me here on YouTube or follow me over on Twitch. And if you really like this stuff and want to help me make some more, please consider checking out my Patreon, like these wonderful people right here. Purpley, Hannah Wolf, and Make Scales. But until next time, guys, I will catch you on the flip side with more crazy content in the future. Until then, bye-bye.